Alrighty, guys, welcome to CritsNGrins Tomb of Annihilation, episode number 8.
Hello.
Post-Thanksgiving, we've all gained 10 pounds, except for Chance. He doesn't gain any weight ever.
No, it's true.
He's looked the same since he was 5.
Same height, too.
I just assume, yeah, same height, everything. And Chance is back, so that's nice, too.
Hey,
he's risen.
kind of, mostly.
Yeah. Well, how's everybody's Thanksgiving? Mondo, we'll start with you. How was the Thanksgiving, dude?
Man, don't even fucking talk to me about Thanksgiving, Bacon. What did you do Thanksgiving? Did you have a good day? Did you not have to work? Did you get to spend some time with family and shit?
I did get to spend time with family, but I did work.
I was working.
Terrible.
I was working while you hung out and ate turkey and shit. So
Damn.
thanks a lot for fucking bringing that shit up, Bacon. You're a terrible friend.
Did you actually work Thanksgiving?
I actually did.
Me too.
Me too.
And Alex.
I think we all.
I think we all did, except for these guys.
So now you're gonna make me feel bad because I called you out because I had to work, and so did you. So thanks for making me feel bad about calling you out, Bacon.
You should feel
That's
bad
great.
after that one.
That's great.
So I can't figure out if the bit this week is ask me how bad work's been, or try and make Bacon feel awkward and bad at the same time. Maybe all three. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you should move to the next person after
Yeah, we'll
Mondo.
find out.
God damn.
All right, we'll switch it up. Chance, bro. Chance can't be mean. He can only be passive-aggressively savage.
This is true. Yeah. Never direct. It doesn't.
So,
I'm still feeling a little out of it over the last weekend. I've been sick for the last couple of days, so I really can't play into the bit this week. Yeah, just trying to get better. That's what I've been doing.
yeah, dude, I hope you feel good. I was sick a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, remember you about died.
I did. It was not good. Not good. All right, here we go. Alex.
You know, I'm just tired of November. It just sucks. Getting sick. Growing facial hair than Bacon can ever dream of.
Dude, it's
'cause
true.
You can't do shit with that.
100%.
Just look like a child. I'm done with
Dude,
this.
this year
That's
it's like
just-
I look like I'm 17 and have facial hair. Or I'm growing hair as a 17-year-old would. Last year it was
whatever.
Like
You
12.
can't do shit.
Still,
Next person.
So it's just be mean to Bacon. That's it. Asshole, go ahead.
Oh god.
I have to say, this is probably the best one this week.
Shit. Oh my god. Woo, that was not the bit. The bit was not just being mean to Bacon. It's way funnier this way. Holy
It has
shit.
transformed.
Actually, the bit was to just be mean to Bacon.
Was that the bit?
It's evolved.
That was the bit, yeah.
Well, no.
I
I'll
thought
tell
it
you
was-
the official.
I thought it was
bit.
something. I thought the wording was different. Oh,
Oh, it
God.
is.
I wish
You
you were
were- no.
funny. I wish you were this funny normally, Bacon. That's what I wish.
I didn't even know I was being funny. I just kind of.
No, I mean
yelled
like
at.
as this group, as far as this whole conversations go, like that passive aggressive savage comment on
Yep.
point.
That's just
Every
true,
other
though.
day you're
That
just
is
like
just the
meh, but I also like how you're like I'm growing up as I grow my.
I am.
facial.
Yeah. Last year.
But
it was like
emotionally
12.
you're not. It's just oh god.
I've been the same for a while.
You've mentally been the same for a long time. I drove from basically what is LA to Sacramento, see my family for Thanksgiving, and then I made that drive again today. And fun fact, I got here 5 minutes before I sat down for this call. So
Nice. Welcome back.
I made it, slid safe to home. So,
Nice.
oh fuck, it's the greatest bit ever.
Paul, get ready.
Is it my turn?
Swing for the fences, my dude.
All right, here we go. All right, here's the first thing. One, I don't like people who can't seem to understand the concept of the negative space. Why the fuck is your camera so damn low and you're not centered? Even the fucking Chance, who has a slightly off, understands the concept of 1/3 of photography.
I don't know
Disappointed in me.
anything. about photography.
Clearly, you don't. Second off, I really don't like the
Oh,
fact that you can't seem to decide whether you want your hood on or off. It's like half on. And it's just
Comfy.
really triggering because that's all I can see. But Anyway, what was the question? Oh, my Thanksgiving. That's fine.
I think we were talking about your bangs.
My bangs. What
Oh,
are my bangs? Listen, I'm Asian. I can make any hairstyle look good. Don't even try. All right, come on.
make any hairstyle look young. There's a difference.
Exactly.
Fair. Yeah.
Listen, you're just jealous because by the time I'm 50, I'll still look like I'm 20, and when
Dude.
you're 30, you're gonna look like you're 60.
Did we talk about that?
I
One
talk
time.
about that with everybody.
It's insane. Like, yeah, you guys can say so young, and then all of a sudden you guys are old as hell. Like, there's
Yeah.
no middle ground.
No.
I
We're
tell
like,
Myra that
Yeah, you
all
go
the
from
time.
20 to 90.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
what
we're like
happened?
up until like 59 to 60, and then once you hit 60, you immediately look like you're 120.
Yeah, it's like,
It just doesn't-
how did this
doesn't-
happen? Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, in case you couldn't figure out, the bit this week was to insult you and just be mean to you.
Yeah, I got it.
I
Yeah,
thought it was just.
you just wait until next week. I already thought of next week. You just wait.
What they
Oh,
said.
no.
I went to the bathroom and I ran back and I'm like, okay, what's the bit? And they're like, make fun of bacon. I'm like, cool, just do the same thing I always
Oh, I
do.
said
And
that.
then-
I said make fun of bacon. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be, the official wording was insult bacon.
I heard make fun of bacon, so I was like,
No,
oh,
yeah,
cool.
that's
I'll
not
just make a
funny, that's
couple
not
jokes
funny.
about bacon, and then Mondo comes out swinging.
Yeah, I wasn't
Alex
expecting
just
Mondo.
completely insults you.
Yeah, I wasn't
That's why
expecting
the twisted
Mondos.
things.
That was
like,
that kind of started
fuck.
off way too strong.
I didn't know what he was gonna ask about work and stuff. So it was about Thanksgiving and
I'm
Ton
gonna,
of-
Oh, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
As always, Mondo bringing it home.
Mondo setting the bar high.
But no, I just this year's Thanksgiving was the first Thanksgiving me and my girlfriend spent together.
Mm.
So it was just me and her. So it was just us two. But we ended up cooking as if we were cooking for 10 people.
yeah.
Jesus.
So I
Classic.
spent 8 hours on Thanksgiving cooking and prepping for dinner. But it was a lot of fun too, because it was like actual cooking stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except for the turkey, I couldn't do the turkey. I just bought turkey.
Did you guys have very similar Thanksgiving traditions? Or
What?
did you like between like what you did with your family and what she did with hers, and then when you guys were together, was it kind of like, oh yeah, we both do kind of really similar or the same thing, so we'll just continue to do that? Or was it a merging of like two different Thanksgiving styles? That makes sense?
I think I followed, but
I was gonna be a dick, but never mind.
Well, like for instance, Alex,
yeah,
Al-
I
what
get
Alex,
you.
what do you do on Thanksgiving?
Pizza and a movie.
Okay, so if he spends his Thanksgiving with his girlfriend, who would be used to more of a traditional Thanksgiving, there's gonna be some.
I was gonna, I was thinking I was gonna be like, what? You think because I'm Asian, I have a different Thanksgiving? But
You might.
No, Thanksgiving is an American holiday. There is no Korean Thanksgiving.
That's
It
not
doesn't
true.
matter.
Canadians also do it, but they do it a month earlier.
But like,
That's not the- that's-
wrong also.
it could be you might eat different foods.
wait,
You might
Castle,
do
you're
different
telling me
things.
the Pilgrims went to Korea?
I'm saying he said it's strictly
They went
American.
to
I'm
Canada
saying
first.
that
a
Canada.
month earlier.
I said Canada celebrates Thanksgiving, but they celebrate a month ago.
Sure,
yeah,
there was some
you're
You're
sort of
telling me
program.
Canadians went to Korea?
Boom.
Maybe.
At some
could
point,
have.
yeah.
No,
No,
but I
but-
think no, not my family doesn't really celebrate Thanksgiving, and when we do,
Oh,
it's very like
oh, interesting. That's weird, huh? Interesting how someone might not celebrate the same way someone else might.
well,
Interesting.
I don't celebrate it at all, so it doesn't count.
Hey, 100%
Yes, it does.
counts. That's like the
Sometimes
epitome of
it wasn't
difference.
you.
Extreme end of what bacon's saying.
When we do celebrate Thanksgiving, I was just giving him a hard time.
It's with
When we do
sushi.
celebrate Thanksgiving. Fuck you.
That's you. That's 100% you, man.
I would-
You're talking
I
about.
would do a platter of sushi
But-
over turkey for
When
sure.
we do
He
celebrate
would shape
Thanksgiving,
his
though,
sushi as a turkey.
my family does just do a traditional American Thanksgiving. Like we get like chicken instead of turkey, though, because my family doesn't like turkey.
That's
They don't want to
interesting.
fall asleep. They don't need the white man finding them passed out.
What the fuck?
Hey, yikes.
I realized as I was saying it,
Too
that
real.
I wasn't thinking it through before I said it.
Too
Your
real.
character and you are
real.
blending in too much right now.
It's the
Too real.
times are now, my friends. It's time.
But yeah, it was fun. I mean, her family goes. No, actually, her family doesn't go too hard on Thanksgiving. They go like relatively.
Not
normal.
Kyrie hard.
I don't know who that is.
Moderately.
And then
In the
during
paint?
Fuck Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
My family goes nuts.
do they? Yeah, my family doesn't go too
Yeah.
far.
My sister-in-law, she goes absolutely nuts. I mean, there was turkey, There was lasagna. There was some sort of like lovely roasted beef product. My dog is chewing on one of
Damn.
the bones from the lovely.
Damn, you guys go hard.
Sounds
These
great.
huge things of mashed potatoes and all sorts of. Man, it was pretty good. I was like I really was out of it. I worked the night before until about midnight, and then I went back in at 4 a.m. So basically, I went home and took a nap, and then went back to work. And I worked until a little afternoon. Came home, took another nap, and ate.
It was a good Thanksgiving though. Like,
Yeah, I put on like 5 pounds, and like the next day, like I had lost like 7. So I lost like everything that I had eaten.
That's a
and another
win.
2 pounds from like working.
That's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex and I got absolutely destroyed at work. It was not fun. It was a bad, 3 days?
Yeah.
What, Thursday to Saturday?
No, dude, Wednesday sucked
Wednesday.
ass too.
I feel like
4 days.
people in our field of work, or not field of work, but like just why is it? I feel like a lot of people that I know, holidays just become less and less like isolated for just holidays. Like everyone unfortunately seems to have to work or are busy or something. Like my brother has to work Christmas throughout New Year's.
Mhm.
I have to work every single day regardless of what holiday it is.
Because all your friends in your age bracket are working for a living
I
instead of.
yeah, I think it's just like adult shit, right? Like you got to make the bills. But for I
guess
like
that makes sense, yeah.
I'm fine with working part of the holiday. It's when people aren't, they don't treat you like you're working a holiday. Like
Yeah,
they're not like
that's the worst part.
thank you for doing this thing. It's like you're getting paid extra to work today. It's like, yeah, but like you're getting to enjoy not having to do that and the freedom with your family, so that, and I'm, sacrificing that.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
get
could
it.
leave
I
right
wanted to
now.
be a smartass, and I searched up Canadians that have traveled to Korea.
We're
And,
not getting into this conversation. We're not
Hold
getting
on. No, I just want
No.
to point out that nationals of Australia, USA, and the EU can stay in South Korea without a visa for 90 days. Portugal for 60. Cyprus may stay for 30. Nationals of Canada may stay up to 6 months.
phenomenal.
Interesting.
Thank you.
That is interesting.
Anyone
Why
in
is
chat
it twice
that's,
the amount of time as the nationals of Australia, USA, and EU? It's because they bring maple syrup. Let's play D&D.
Something like that.
I enjoy these like 20-minute talks we have before we get into the gameplay. It's
Oh,
the
we
real
didn't even
reason
ask
It's
why.
been 12:30. I
You gotta
got
roast yourself, by the way.
Yeah.
I got
Do it.
shit on at work. That's all that happened. Really.
You got shit on
Yeah,
them.
but you gotta talk shit about yourself.
Like
Dude.
someone gave you shit, you got shit on yourself, or you got shit.
All of the above.
Let's-
I don't like that.
No, I mean
That's a
it
weird
was just
answer.
really it was really busy, understaffed. I think this year because Black Friday decided to like go throughout the whole week, and it wasn't
Yeah.
like, before it was Black Friday started at midnight or earlier or later, or then it was, you had Cyber Monday. Those were kind of your options. Now it's every store is doing Black Friday since Monday, and they do have like whatever they're called, but they just kind of like
Doorbusters,
doorbusters. Yeah.
Let me
But
ask
for
you guys
most
this super quick, and I'm only asking this because I got into an argument with my friend about this.
Okay.
Do you guys believe that they doing like companies doing like week-long deals before Black Friday or like Black Friday for a whole week
Mhm.
is a good move or a bad move, or why is like
Like from the business standpoint or
Yeah,
from everybody
yeah.
else's standpoint?
business and standpoint?
I think it's a good move just because you'll have more people throughout the week versus everybody in one day. It also gives less stress to your employees, even though they're still going to see that Black Friday is going to be their stress day. Overall, I think it's a better move, but it does hurt the entertainment industry, like movie theaters, bowling alleys, things that stay open on the holidays when nobody has anything else better to do, when they were going to be shopping that day instead.
Yeah, then I mean, hurt in the sense of hurt the employees.
Hurt
It
the
helps.
employee.
It helps. But it's such a layered question because you have to talk about if you discount a TV one day 50%, and you have an X amount, you have 100 of them. Great, you make some money because those people probably aren't just buying the TVs. But if you discount those same TVs since Monday for 50%, and you run out, or you have to continue ordering them, or whatever, what's the margin? if you only do it one day, like what's the difference? I don't know. You'd have to look at the numbers. I think ultimately it's probably a good thing, but they have more people coming through the door. For instance, like I talk about this all the time. Burger King has $1 chicken nuggets, 10 chicken nuggets for $1. They do that because you're going to buy something. Most likely, you're not just going to buy that. You're going to buy something else in which they're going to make money off of you. They sell you a large soda for $3, and they're making $2.50, $2.60 off of it.
Okay,
So
curious.
yeah, I hate it though. I fucking hate Black Friday. It's like the epitome of like being a shitty person. Running down, like if you watch videos on people going to like Walmart and shit, and they're just running, taking things out of kids' hands, beating people up, people die.
Yeah, it's
like
rough.
all
I
for
love those people.
I right
People
there.
who go to the stores, those are the people I love. The people who are actually doing their shopping. The ones that are sitting home clicking their mouses and making my fucking week miserable. Those are the motherfuckers I hate. I would like to put them on the floor at Walmart when they open those doors so that they can get stampeded.
I was gonna do all of my cyber shopping tomorrow.
On Cyber Monday.
Can we make sure that
Fuck
it
you,
routes
man.
through North
Fuck you.
Carolina? We'll just need to make sure.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
All my products are coming from North Carolina.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna do that too. Let's
Oh,
do
if they're
it.
coming from North Carolina, that's cool. Just so long as they're not coming to North Carolina.
Oh,
You
okay,
can get
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
from North Carolina all you want. Sure.
So what's your address? I want to send you something.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna find a random person there and just
That
start
would be
delivering.
twice as terrible because like I live in the same like zip code that like I work in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's like if all those packages came for me, like when I got to work, like everybody they would probably kill me. Yeah, so if you guys want me dead, like do that this week.
Well,
like,
for that opening monologue you threw at me, I just might. All right, let's play some D&D.
All right, let's do it.
Oh man. So what happened last week?
I don't remember.
A lot of
Yeah,
shit happened.
Let me hold on. Let's think.
So we fought the Horde beaks or whatever those were called.
Fuck those things.
Yeah, there were some
Axe
axe
beaks?
beaks.
Axe beaks. We did some herb gathering if your name is Ecos. Got some fruits and stuff.
Some bananas.
banana and another banana.
We learned that what's her Undril?
Mhm.
It might be getting destroyed by someone that doesn't like her, or she's just completely naive. Haven't figured it out yet.
Might just be stupid.
We learned that Barian is not so good at perception checks in the middle of the jungle when we got ambushed by I don't know, what was it, 12 goblins?
Yeah, I believe it.
Right, we fought goblins. I forgot.
Yeah.
That was
Everything you fought, like, yeah.
Well, those
all
were
the-
the easiest for sure.
all his perception rolls were.
And it was funny because my most trusted friend, I was like, yo, I got this guy. And he's just like, nope, gonna blast him from halfway. Don't worry, I got it.
But
And,
your least trusted ally is the one who left him for you.
yeah, I'll remember that.
Funny how that works.
Look, I potentially saved us.
From a running
He
away.
was running away.
Potentially
Yeah,
saved.
to go get his more friends so they could launch their camp
One
at
of
our
them still
faces.
got away from the other side.
Yeah, we learned that
But we killed the
might get a
captain.
goblin camp thrown on us at some random point, according to rumors. I talked to a snake. That was pretty cool. Snake supposedly is going to tell the other UNT that I'm coming, but you never know. Revin did some bonding with his kitty cat.
Nice.
Oh, I
Barian
stole
kind of just stood there a lot. It was fun.
It was because of his late night expenditures. That's what was going on.
He was too worn out from his canoodling session.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a check like that, you have to be.
You'd be tired.
Apart from that, we camped multiple times on our way and are very interested in this whole undrill situation. Yeah. Apart from that, Zaka's carrying on with us, looking out for us, and we're here to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. So It's what was the last thing you fought? Was it the goblins?
Goblins,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was like early afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's like still that day. That's pretty
Yeah,
much
really. It was like 1 or 2 because you ended the session by saying, "Oh, you guys are gonna get so much shit before the end of this day."
Yeah.
So can we rest? Can we get a long rest?
Well, a long rest would be 8 hours. I mean, you could take a long rest you could take a long rest now.
Can
and,
definitely
like,
talk
just,
about it.
And then
Can we-
even like sleep. I mean, like you don't have to keep going. Like you could say like we're gonna camp, like we're gonna set up camp early today so we can rest. You could do that. Yeah, if you wanted to.
I would. All right. I mean, is everyone opposed to a long rest? I ask, like, could we possibly rest?
No,
I'm like half beaten. I can't transform into a animal anymore, which makes me basically useless.
no.
No. Okay. Okay.
Old man, pick up your pack. We are leaving.
Oh, okay. But I'm fairly hurt.
Old man, pick up your pack. We are leaving.
Oh, okay. I pick up my pack. I cry a little. And then
As he's
Made
as,
him cry.
as he's pouting, I'll say, "Here you go, Echoes," and I'll hand him the forged card of exploration.
And I did
I
a
looked at it.
really good job on.
I look at it for a minute. What is this?
The charter. Said you wanted
What?
it.
I did?
I snatched it out of his fucking hand. Take it back and be like, "Nope, you didn't."
I keep walking.
I'm gonna walk past Echoes. I thought you wanted the charter. Oh well, and I keep walking.
Zaka, lead on.
I'm out of spells.
Yeah, maybe we should fucking rest.
You're out of
I
these.
only, yeah, out of other things. I still have things I can do, and I just need a short rest for my spells.
Fuck, I can't.
Yeah.
Wait, I need a long rest to replenish my wild shape, right?
Yep.
Hunting lizards.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Well, we scared those goblins off. They won't be coming around. I think we'll be fine.
All right. I say nothing.
If worse comes to worse, my friend here can blast them from far away as they're running away.
Yeah, Barian's quite good at that too.
I'm sorry. I don't recall.
Your Eldritch Blast.
Oh god, he's still here. I forgot you were even here.
Has that
That
effect
is a
from-
common occurrence. Yes.
You were just so quiet for like the past couple days.
I apologize. I sometimes get this way when I'm rather exhausted.
Oh, okay. All right, as long as you're well rested.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna cast Cure Wound on myself because these fuckers won't let me.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't
Out of
work.
spells.
Yeah, Barry, and you're you got wounded last time as well.
See. I see.
Yeah. I didn't want to have you wander off again, so I just kind of had you.
Had me around. That's fine.
Yeah, I had you around.
I understand.
But you
I
get
stopped
beat up a
looking
little
for
bit.
berries, by the way. I'm gonna stop looking for herbs.
Don't you have fruit that can heal you?
Oh fuck! No, I gave it to you guys.
No, we
I
have
gave you the,
roots, but you
All
can-
of us had one, including you.
No, I didn't have
There
one.
was 4.
I had 4. I gave
It
one
doesn't
to each.
heal you. Yeah, it gives you like a
HP.
temporary HP.
So
I
did
have,
you say
like-
you're gonna start looking for things or stop?
I'm gonna stop because I'm upset and pouting now.
It reminds me
Classic.
of my younger brother.
Just walking on.
Yeah,
Just
you guys are
trotting
walking on. Yep, just trucking on. Trucking on.
Every time you do that fucking thing,
truckers
it
now.
Kicking
kills
a
me.
goblin's head like a soccer ball is.
I would say that's a full action.
I'm gonna. Can I
don't give a
like while we
fuck.
travel? while we travel, can I like walk next to Aiku and then kind
Yeah.
of a low muttering, not kind of low, and just ask him, "Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
You said back then in like the town city place where we all met that you recognize me from somewhere, right?" And I
Yeah.
kind of do this.
Yeah. You don't recognize me?
I mean, do you? I kind of ignore the question and just move on to the conversation. Do you happen to remember anything of that, like where you may recognize me from?
Yeah, it was the lizard folk that captured us. Well, they captured me. You were already there. But you and I were the only ones who escaped. You don't remember that at all?
And the lizard folk. That's all you remember. That's all. That's all we met from, right?
I believe so, yes.
All right, cool, great. And I walk away.
I rip the ear off of the goblin head that I'm kicking. I throw it at Echoes.
Can I do a dex or some sort of roll to see if I catch it?
Yeah.
I'm tearing the other one off as he focuses on that one to catch it.
What did I roll? Just what do you just?
Yeah, just roll a dex check. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it hits your hand, but it like falls to the ground.
Lineman hand.
Okay.
Because I mean it's like an easy. It was like a 10. You would
Damn.
Yeah.
As he looks down at the ear he dropped, I threw another one at him.
I will try catching that one.
Yeah, you catch it.
Okay, I catch it. I look at Barian, or I'm sorry, Ribbon. Sorry, your two names confuse me.
Very
Ribbon.
close.
I kind of not in a menacing way. Just kind of look at you.
I'm like,
And then
you know that juggle that like soccer players do with the ball where they're just like kicking it in the air?
Yeah.
I'm doing that with the goblin head.
I take the ear and I put it in my satchel and I walk away.
I give you the and I keep going. And then I kick the goblin head into the fucking tree line and I keep walking. I have to throw a dead body part at Echoes every now and then.
I'm
Lets
gonna
me know
start
I'm still kicking.
I'm gonna start collecting them.
Fucking do it.
So what's our marching order?
I still have it. Zeskiel and Azaka up front. Actually, I'll move you to the battle map that has the marching order. You guys are heading south, so it's like the front of the marching orders at the bottom there. So
Okay.
it's yeah. Unless you guys make any changes, that's what we determined a few episodes ago. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop back and place myself next to Rebin.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Just not like stopping, but just like walk slowly to make the old man think that he's like super well rested because he starts walking faster than me.
I'm gonna give myself one of these, and as I do that, I give myself a cure wounds.
All right.
I heal myself for
Echoes
9.
being Echoes does not realize that that's a skill behind him. It just keeps walking.
So there's just suddenly no one in front of you. There's
Yeah,
like-
he's
Well,
just
Azaka's in front of him.
well, I know, but like directly in front of him, it used
Oh,
to be
gotcha.
you, and then like to the side it was Azaka, and now there's just no one there.
I don't how long have we been marching for why you did this?
I'd say I'd let it happen over 10-15 minutes.
Okay, about I would say about 13 to 14 minutes in, Echoes would finally look up and be like, "What? Well, wait, what?" And I look back. What happened?
You're so fast, old man.
Echoes kind of was like, "Yeah." And he keeps walking.
So, pretty boy, I've been thinking.
Mm.
Oh, he called you pretty.
I was about to say the same exact shit. Oh, damn it. Okay. Sinking, isn't that a little bit dangerous for you, my friend?
I remember a veiled threat or some sort of notification from you, like I'm supposed to think on something. And last night I had a dream. Have you ever been to Baldur's Gate?
It's very strange. I have been to Baldur's Gate. It's where I'm from.
Interesting. Where you're from, you say? You remind me of someone, but I can't quite place a finger on it.
Well,
You have a sister or a brother?
I do. I have an older sister and I have a little brother.
I'm sure it'll come to me at some point.
I'm sure it will as well. And I kind of like reach down and I scratch behind Onyx's ear, and I continue and I get back. I stand back up and I say, I look forward to the day you do remember.
It's gonna take me a while. That place was a shit place full of shit people.
I can't argue with that. And now I'm gonna change it up because I actually want to do this. I'm gonna go up to the front now where Zeskiel used to be with it.
What?
You're a little bit slower now, old man. What happened?
Bye, kitty. Meow. Meow.
All right, so you guys have like shifted your marching order a little bit, and you're moving along. Yeah, it's still raining and stuff. It's still miserable, hot and humid. Panther backs off a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it be in the middle of 4 people.
I lean over to Aiku and ask him for the charter.
Did you hear him?
I'm eating, man. Not while I'm eating. God damn it.
I hand it to him.
I take it, I look at it, and I put it in my bag, and I say thank you. And I ask, so you definitely don't remember, like, you just remember me from the lizard people.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Good. What were we doing there?
You were held captive? I was held captive?
We were?
We were.
Huh. How did we escape?
There was some commotion and the other prisoners staged a breakout and we were the only 2 left.
Oh, yes. I seem to remember this now. It's coming back slowly. You're a really good fighter.
He doesn't remember any of this.
I remember it.
What was another prisoner's name?
Not relevant.
Sounds like a wonderful guy.
He was. He came up short a lot, though.
Oh my god.
Meaningful conversations, probably.
So,
I think I have a name. Keep going.
no, I was just making. I was just curious to make sure that's where we remember each other from, because I think I am slowly starting to remember your face, and I remember you were a very good fighter, or maybe not a fighter. I think you had trouble picking stuff up, but you were really, really useful, and you did a lot of good things. Well, I mean, not really. Most of them died, but still, I think it was a valiant effort. Yeah.
Used to be slightly stronger. I've gone weaker over time, especially since then, but you've changed a lot too.
Have I?
Your memory wasn't always this bad.
Huh.
You were a little more put together.
Less senile, one would say.
I think
Hey.
I like you more now.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
That was a joke.
Oh,
I thought it was funny.
I don't understand. However, I have a full urge of sadness overcoming me now. But yeah, okay, great. I just wanted to check. Thanks for this. And I wave the charter around. I'll make sure not to lose it. I don't even look at it. I just kinda just keep it.
Please
And I
don't.
put it in the bag.
We're gonna die, guys. We're about to die.
You gave me the fake one, right? Just making
That's
sure.
the only one he had.
All right. Shit, I'm forgetting. Okay.
Guys, we're gonna die. Mondo just popped up a turn order.
This doesn't mean you're gonna die.
It's
Yes,
all
it
over
does.
for us.
It means I popped up a turn order. Those things are completely unrelated.
To
Yeah.
combat? No.
I don't
Ooh,
know.
Yeah,
hold up.
sometimes I want to know whose turn it is to walk your
Die?
panther.
Why is there an initiative thing
It's
going up?
Yeah,
here?
can I be
Revan's
next?
turn. Then next is Revan, and then after that is Revan, and then when Revan needs to go do something, it's Echoes because Onyx can push Echoes around.
It's rude, but
Well,
very true.
Before
It is.
It's only true until he goes bear, and by that point, Onyx is walking him anyway, so it's not a problem.
before anything does happen,
Yeah.
can I pop this card?
That's fair.
Would you like to pop?
Short rested. You gain 1 spent class or racial feature that requires short rest. I'll take
Yeah.
my spells back.
Yeah.
Cool. Just in
I don't-
case.
I don't remember.
I have 5, so I
I
will.
don't think. I have to get a long rest to get my spells back, don't I?
Yeah, I think warlocks are the only ones. You get him back upon short.
Was this absolute garbage?
Yeah, so as you guys are
It's not gonna
walking
do-
along in the rain, it's getting to be late afternoon. The jungle's growing thicker. You're definitely further away from civilization, further than you've ever been before from civilized folks.
Okay.
And something starts like hissing and growling at you from up ahead. Hissing and growling. It seems to be a little angry or something. I don't know. I'm gonna show you what it is in a second. They look like really big beavers or gophers or something, but they're kind of nasty and vicious looking.
Dire beavers.
Like dire beavers or something.
I don't like dire beavers.
Remember,
Yeah,
kids don't fight.
Azaka comes to a full stop when she hears it, and you guys see these things like you see them. Come on, move them. I'm moving them. Get in
happening?
position.
Are we supposed to be on the map?
No, I'm going to put you there as soon as I move these things into
Oh,
position.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, these things. Moving you now. Not there. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, they're adorable.
Yeah, they are. They are kind of cute.
Oh
Oh,
no, they're not. No, I lied. They're not adorable.
Yeah, they're just like hissing and stuff, and
This is exactly why I went to the front.
Ewoks.
I want Onyx to look at one and just lick its lips. I don't care if it intimidates them or not. That's what he does.
I can't turn into a bear.
Undril is like, what are these things? Azaka
Is it-
Stormfang says they're Zorbos. Be very careful.
I think you mispronounced Onyx's lunch.
Wait, you said be careful.
Dorbos?
Does that mean they're not going to attack us?
They haven't yet.
Maybe we can just wait. I rummage through and I want to grab any kind of fruit that I've gotten in the past entire trip. Like just
Sure.
start grabbing all the
Revan
fruit.
does a little stretch and very sneakily grabs 2 daggers.
And I want to just kind of
And just holds them.
can I
non-threatening
before-
movements? Very
before initiation starts, can I kind of walk up to slowly, cautiously walk up to one and offer it a fruit?
hmm.
Yeah. You can absolutely do that. I would also like everybody, just in case we need it, to go ahead and roll initiative. I mean, maybe this will work. I don't know. And then I also want you to give me an animal handling check.
I'll let everyone do the
Because,
initiative
yeah.
roll. So
Nice,
Ooh.
Barian. There you go.
coming back with the strong nat 20.
Varian, I'm proud of you.
It's all the introspection from the game before.
All right.
Really had to think about it.
Not my best work.
I got a 19 for animal handling.
Yo,
Nice.
imagine if Onyx can get the pounce off on that front one. The glorious bloodshed.
Hey, we might be talking our way out of this, or animal handling. I don't know. He's figuring it out.
If anybody can
so,
handle animals.
I mean, his animal handling was a 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it looks at you tentatively, and it reaches its hands out for the banana.
I give it the banana.
What is this,
Mhm.
minion?
What is everyone else doing?
I have 2 daggers like hidden in my sleeves at this point.
Barian is going to be mentally cheering him on for
Let
making
me
friends.
ask a question.
Very.
Let me ask you a question.
Can you reset the turn order?
Is
I'm at 18.
so if I have a dagger in each
Thank you.
hand, is that like, can I throw both of them in one turn, or is that 2 actions? Because there's main hand and offhand attacks.
I think it's 2. But
How does that work?
At
I've never
this point, because I don't want to look it up right now, as far as like, I mean, I know that you can definitely make like 2 melee attacks, with 2 daggers.
My only experience with multiple throwing daggers is a different person playing a much higher level rogue.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but like I said, I'm not going to do that now. So I would let you do that now.
Okay.
If you wanted to, because I can look it up later.
Okay. So if it comes down to it, I'm ready to just go. Whing!
Yeah, so it starts eating your banana, and the others are like looking, and then like one of them like hisses again.
Can I offer that one a banana?
Yeah.
I offer that one a banana.
Okay. Yeah. So have you approached them? Like, move up to where you are. Like, this is the one that's coming up, like looking for a banana.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I would be talking to this one right here.
Okay. Yeah. This one's the one that's approaching, looking for a banana.
Maybe if I can clear a path, you guys
I
can.
very much hope that you have enough for all of these.
Well, I have let me see. So I have I think I had like a pound of bananas from what I remember. I also have the camu or camu, which is supposed to be like a good fruit or something. And then I also had the markasuga. Well, I don't know what does, but I licked it and it felt good. So
right.
All right.
My childish mind.
Right.
All right, so you're giving you gave that other one a banana. The other ones are like moving in closer. They're like sniffing around and they're kind of growling and hissing. Once
I'm
again,
hissing.
they are cute, sort of.
maybe.
It looks like a really mean dog that's got like
Maybe
Alopecia.
we can just, move past them as they eat the fruits. And I'm gonna just start kind of like tossing some of the other fruits like a little towards like around here and like here behind me. Can I paint? There you go, right there.
Yeah. Okay. What are the rest of you doing as Echoes is doing that?
Well, as I would be getting closer, I would be like backing up, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything to offer him, so
I'm pushing him if he's in my way.
I would move out of your way, but like just
I'm
back
just
it up.
letting you know.
Let me see.
I'll let you move freely without impeding your process.
Doesn't look like I have anything to give them either. Unless they want to share some of my dragon red wine.
Oh, please.
All right, so Echoes, give me another animal handling check. You've thrown the rest of the fruits like in that area there. Nice.
I'm gonna just trust you here, bro. Even though my daggers are ready to be thrown at any second.
All right, so Some of them come up and like start eating on some of that fruit.
Okay.
This one kind of approaches this way, and it's just kind of like looking at Reb, and it's like hissing and growling and stuff.
My hands appear bare when I hold them up like this.
Are you holding them up?
Yeah.
Give me an animal handling check.
I don't know why I'd have to hold it. Like, I'm like trying to stay away from it. I feel like it'd be an anti-animal handling. It's like, I'm trying not
Well,
to.
I mean, you're
handle this
trying to
animal.
show it you're not a threat. Like as you're putting your hands up.
Well, it's more of a. It's not less of a. I'm not a threat, and more of a. I'm trying to stay as far away from you as possible without making
Okay.
quick movements.
All right.
Well, it's not bad. Not great, but not bad.
My best animal handling is behind my right shoulder.
Yeah, so they've pretty much like stopped moving. Like these are starting to eat the fruit. The rest of them are looking at you guys like really suspiciously. They're still hissing and growling. The ones that are eating the fruit are just happily eating the fruit. What do you got? What are you guys doing?
How
Well, I don't
many
know if they're
fruits will
happily
I?
eating the fruit, but they're not. They're not staring at anybody, and they're not hissing and growling.
How
I'm gonna
many?
say, yeah. I'm gonna say, how many of the bananas? Like you had a pound of bananas, and you had all those camu camu.
I had 5 camu camu and then 5 maracua,
Mm-hmm.
and then a pound of banana.
Right. So I mean, what have you put down?
So I gave 2 of the bananas to the beast, and I guess I would put the rest of the bananas on the floor, and then maybe like 2 camu camu and like 3 mars fuckery on the floor.
Okay. All right.
So no more bananas.
No more bananas. All right. So what do you guys? What are the rest of you guys doing now?
Trying to scoot up the middle? Question mark.
I want to start. I want to start moving past them. Like maybe if they're distracted enough, I could just go around them. So just like move this way and this way.
Yeah, they seem to be ignoring you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that then. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna move one to the left, so I'm directly in front of Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
Does it react to me? I moved away from it.
Yeah, you did. This one here up front was like kind of like looking at you though as you did it.
I mean, he could have swung. I'm just.
Yeah, no, he could have, but so far he's just like looking at you. He's just growling.
A very much more threatening and intense growl comes from behind me as I pet Onyx.
Uh-oh.
Does Onyx growl?
If he growls at me, Onyx is just going to be protective.
Hmm.
Damn it.
It's
When
fucking.
Onyx-
I'm not going to lie about a character trait. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
that's
an animal.
that's fine. When Onyx growls, these two here, they kind of like perk their heads up and they start looking towards
He just knows
Onyx
his
and
name.
they start growling.
He just knows his name.
I kind of.
He's not trying to. It's not a start a fight. It's a. This is mine, bitch. Back up.
I kind of like try to motion people to like see if we can maybe move forward.
Yeah, Azaka starts like gingerly like walking forward.
Yeah, I could follow suit. Just move with the conga line.
Okay. Everybody in the Congo line, with the exception of Echos, give me an animal handling check.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if I want
Try to look non-threatening as you're moving forward, and unless you
Boom.
yeah,
This is
IQ,
pretty
that's
great.
pretty good.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Let me check my card.
Yeah.
I have a gain advantage if you need it.
He natural
gonna need it.
20.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Of
saying
course he needs it.
if anyone else wants to throw something, if not, I'm just gonna
Yeah, no, I don't have anything that can help.
yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, well, I was
12
going to ask
again.
That's a nat 1 and a nat 20 there.
Hold on. I
Nice.
don't like this 12 right now.
I love the -1 and the 18 crit.
I'm going to drop a card as well, Mondo, because
My
I don't
goodness.
like this situation.
That is an incredible roll. And nat 1's a
Okay.
negative.
So I'm adding a 1d6 to my roll.
Okay.
5, so I have 17.
Nice.
Okay.
So I wasn't exactly going to, how should I say this? Look like a bitch. I'd want to kind of like have an air of "don't fuck with me." So would that be more intimidation, or would that be more animal handling?
It's technically.
I would use animal handling, but I would say instead of your wisdom, since you're trying to be like,
Intimidating.
right, since you're kind of like trying to put out that alpha vibe,
It'd be
instead
strength.
of your instead of your intelligence bonus, use your charisma bonus,
That's what I'm talking about. So what should I roll?
or instead of your wisdom.
Should I just roll intimidation then, since that's a charisma based?
Do you have proficiency in either one of them?
Intimidation, yes. Animal handling, no.
Yeah. So no. So
I
So
guess
you
that-
can roll your intimidation, but it would, you wouldn't have the proficiency bonus added in, so we would just subtract 2.
Gotcha. Yeah, not looking so tough.
No.
Man, this dude's a pussy.
Okay, wait. Even with the plus, like,
Hey, man, I can give you advantage.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I can give you add a 1d6, but even if you get a 6, that's still 12
Yeah.
14.
Does anybody have a reroll?
minus 2.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have a reroll. Maybe Bacon has one. He has fucking
I already
5
used my
cards.
reroll.
Hey, Bacon. 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 Oh, hey, Bacon. Would you happen to have a reroll for your bestest friend?
He rolled a 6.
You
Nah,
roll-
bro. Keep that intimidation.
No.
You want
roll
to? You want to keep it?
Oh, fine. Watch
Roll
it.
it.
Do you want to keep it?
I can see
No.
it being worse.
It's a 6. Why would
You're
you
gonna
keep-
drop a card.
I can pick it back up. It's up to you.
Yeah,
If you want to keep it, you can keep it.
Why would you want to keep a 6?
who knows? Who knows?
A little better.
That's why I want to keep a 6. 11. Well, 9. There you go.
Wait, okay. I'm not. I'll forget it. Whatever. Whatever.
Fucking.
All right. So
everyone shit on our perception, but like, even when we get attacked, we have an opportunity, and now you're fucking up the getaway.
So I rolled for my for my NPCs here, and they seem to have like they did fairly well. But Zeskiel, so I mean, what does it look? What does your action look like when you're trying to?
Not gonna necessarily walk in a line. Maybe just off to the side
Yeah.
and put myself in between the gopher thing and the party.
Okay. So I mean, how is it like? Kind of like a like. Can you give me a description of like how you were trying to like alpha this thing or something? Or
Yeah.
whatever
So
it was?
how tall is it again?
They're I mean they're like thigh high.
Okay. So I don't have my sword out, but it's
Mhm.
definitely on the hilt, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And just looking down and trying to do a little snakish charm growl at them.
Okay.
DM, can I have an action readied?
No.
Okay.
No. No, you cannot.
This isn't my game to DM. This is your game.
No, it's just I mean, you guys are just gonna go in whatever order you're in now. Cause I mean, yeah, when you do that, Zeskiel, it does not like that. And it hisses and it like moves to like it starts to jump at you.
Cool.
Yeah. And let's pick a little let's pick a little fight music.
Oh boy.
Damn it! All that work.
Yeah, so it jumps
that
up at
fruit.
you. Varian. I mean, you can all see this. You're all trying to move like casually. And Varian, you see this thing like Zeskiel growls at it, and it growls back, and it looks like it's about to jump on his face. This one here.
That one there, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to do anything, but you do have initiative.
I imagine charm person wouldn't work in this instance.
Mm-mm.
I have a feeling there's no persons here you want to charm.
Well, no, I was intending to charm those guys, but I don't think that would work very well. All right, so that wouldn't work either. Expeditious retreat on somebody else couldn't. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let him try and deal with this situation because I might just make it worse.
Okay. Did you want to ready an action or something?
Yeah, if the gerbil does attack, I would like to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, Zeskiel.
Yeah, my longsword's coming out.
Okay.
Ooh, 14. On, I'd move to there and like try to swipe this guy.
Okay.
And 14 hit.
No, that will miss him.
Okay, I misjudged the
Damn.
height and it goes right over its head. And I take a one step block thing further. Like,
Okay.
come at me, you little rodent.
All right, Barian, did you want to blast? Oh, it didn't attack yet, so
Yeah, when it attacks.
okay. Aiku.
Upon this, do the other ones look aggressive? Like they're like snapping too?
Yeah, they're definitely snapping too.
Fuck. All right. Well, let's hit those 3 with shatter.
Oh man, nice. Oh, look at that damage with that shatter.
Yeah. Good roll.
Jesus fuck.
Nice.
Starting with the one on top,
Did I ever say how much I loved Shadow?
the one right
when I-
below him,
I think he takes
and
half.
the outlier.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 of them, like, they don't seem to have been bothered by that shatter whatsoever.
Jeez.
Oh, wait a second.
I
None
think
of
they-
them seem to be bothered that much. It seems like they have some sort of, like, advantage on their saving throw or something.
Okay. They do take
But
half
they
damage.
do take, yeah, they each do take 10 points of damage from that shatter.
Good to know.
Rest of 10.
And they are definitely now, like, that's definitely made the rest of them definitely hostile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
I mean, once he started fighting them, they were all going to be hostile. It's not like they're going to be like, "Whoa, this isn't our fight, guys."
Well, I
Right.
understand that, but I'm saying starting the fight while I'm in the middle of all of them.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I'll just shatter the whole group.
Trade me
Yeah.
spaces.
Make
Yeah,
your
except for the fact
constitution
that
save.
they
They
is
all
your-
turn and look at Rebin. Drool coming down. No, they don't.
I was gonna say Rebin hasn't done anything to hit them.
This one lunges at you after you tried that shatter on him. He's mad, Aiku. And he is going to use his claws. They seem really destructive. So much so that they're called destructive claws. However, he does miss you.
Wait.
Damn it! Aren't we all carrying magical items?
No.
Didn't we all get items from that?
Barian?
I don't have a magical item.
Barian?
Barian, if you wanted to, you could have targeted that one that was coming to attack. If you'd like to try to blast it as it's on its way up to you, since it looked like it was running up to attack. Up to you.
Sure, yeah, let's go for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I don't need it. What am I talking about?
Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast.
you hit it with your Eldritch Blast.
That's
Knock
fucking
it back 10 feet.
wild.
And for 4 damage.
It takes 4 points of damage. It gets knocked back 10 feet.
Bro, that destructive. I never got to go.
I'm sorry, Revan. Go. My bad, dude.
Well, I'm gonna be like, fuck, and then I'm gonna throw the 2 daggers at Eenie and Meanie here.
Sure.
In the words of the great Liam O'Brien, dagger, dagger.
No, that is.
13
Your
and
first
15?
dagger misses completely. Your second dagger seems to bounce off of the off that one.
Holy shit! Does it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Hey, how about that first one?
Yeah, sure. That first one hits.
I was gonna be like the second one, and then I looked at the numbers.
It bounces. It bounces up off the ground.
It goes, and it hits him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
For 5.
It takes 5 points of damage and seems very put out by that.
And as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna have this weird, creepy something's looking at it feeling in the back of its head because I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
All right.
Level uno.
Yeah, you cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Marked. Ting. It's got this weird, creepy feeling in the back of its head. Now you can go, Echoes.
None of them seem to be looking at you.
I want to run. I want to run.
Okay.
Probably
gonna-
the smart choice, really.
Yeah,
Good boy.
I can't. I don't want to die again. I'm just gonna run over here. And what I would like to do
Mm-hmm.
is, can I ready ice knife on these 3 as soon as one of them moves?
Yeah.
Actually, that doesn't really make sense, does it?
I mean, kinda does.
What is my 20 foot 5, 10, 15?
Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
on the 3 that are together. I think it's a 20-foot cube, so the 3 up there and then the one that he hunter marked.
Mm-hmm.
You already get it. Yeah, I'll do that. Those 4. Because that should still reach, right? Right here. I'll just do this.
What is it? It's a cube, right? Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then I just... Do I just hit Fairy Fire, or...
Yeah, hit Fairy Fire.
The fairy fire scar.
Oh, okay, so blue... Wait, do they have to roll for something, or is it just automatic?
Yeah, they gotta make dex checks. I'm gonna make them in.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I won't. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
No, that's cool. All right, starting with the one top left. Yeah, he doesn't make it. What's your DC? I know it's higher than 11.
13.
Okay. The one next to him, he makes it.
H.
So
Almost seems scripted.
the one below him does not make it, and that last one down the bottom does make it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so 2 of them are fairy fire.
Okay.
Why can't I grab the I can't grab that area of effect. It doesn't matter, I guess. All right, so yeah, so those 2 are lit up.
That ends my turn.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can do anything else, right?
Not unless you got something you can do as like a bonus action or.
Nah, that's it.
Run and hide.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. I guess. Yeah, I already moved. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, this one rushes Rebin's panther.
I wouldn't do that.
No, it does though. It misses, but it does do that.
Wouldn't do it. He's hungry. It's been a long day. Is it Mrs. Onyx licks his lips?
Azaka Stormfang. Oh, it'd help if I had her character sheet up. She's just like, she's shit. And she says, no, Bo. And she's
No.
going to she's going to take a couple of shots with her
I feel that way every time I walk into work.
with at this one right here. Arrow bounces off of it. Another arrow bounces off of it.
Ooh.
So this one's going to attack her for shooting at her. Yeah, and he hits her. For
See what they can
13
do.
points of damage.
Okay.
Her AC is 13.
She's got to make a save, right? If she's
Mhm.
wearing armor and shit.
Yep.
Oh no.
She isn't wearing armor though, so I mean she's
That's why her AC is 13.
Well, I don't think get an advantage on their attacks. Isn't that what you said?
no, they seem to have advantage on a saving throw.
Saving throws. Okay.
Yeah. So that one attacks her and does some damage to her. This one here attacks Zeskil as he wanted to. He misses. Undril Silvertusk, she decides that she is going to do her thing. The thing she do.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to cast a Sacred Flame. Jesus, why would she bother?
So naive.
It seems like what Sacred Flame does. Like, it just does one fucking damage. Every time.
Now
Think
it's
so.
1 to 8, but she just rolls like her Sacred Flame damage is just shit. Like she just rolls terribly when she does it. All right, so she's doing it on this one here that's all lit up already. So we're gonna say that he has neither advantage nor disadvantage. It's gonna be a straight roll because he's lit up and his advantage is not going to. Yeah, so he takes a point of damage from the radiant light that surrounds him.
Way to go.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, it tickles. She is also going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And she's going to hit with that for 2 points of force damage. So she does another 2 points of damage to it. Let me pull the Sacred Weapon out. The Spiritual Weapon. Boom. Okay. And that will be the end of her turn. Okay,
Yep.
this one here is also going to go after the Panther.
I want to just be snacks.
They do want to be snacks. That's what they do. What's your Panther's armor class? Nah, it misses. This one here attacks Zeskil. Growling and slashing at it with destructive claws, it misses.
I ain't worried.
You shouldn't be. This last one here, though, it's going to charge up, and it's either going to attack Aiku or Barian. Aiku on a 2, Barian on a 1. It attacks Aiku.
Oh, sorry, Aiku.
You're all good. Misses.
It misses. And that will be the end of the first round. And we'll be back up to Barian. Round 1, it's your turn. That makes no sense. There we go.
An excellent decision.
Round 1 is going to do some work for us.
Round 1 is awesome.
Round 1. Fight! This isn't what we meant.
How much do these health pots restore?
They restore
1d4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
Okay. All right, and question that's always different in every campaign I play: is it an action or is it a bonus action to use them?
It is an action.
In action. Okay. I think what I'm going to do then is we're just going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast this guy here.
Okay, you'll have disadvantage since he's in melee range.
All right, but we have advantage to attack him, so it's just a regular roll then.
Is this going to be a straight roll? Yes.
All right, I miss.
All right,
Maybe,
you miss
probably.
him. Yeah, you missed him.
Rest in peace. Next turn.
Zeskil.
Bread and butter, longsword time.
Bread and butter.
Which one were you attacking?
Oh, sorry. The one that's been trying to bite me on the right.
That one there. Okay, yeah, you hit him.
What up, little koala? Weird looking thing.
Koala.
9.
Yeah, it takes 9 points of slashing damage.
I just want to poke it in the chest.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That's it.
Okay, Aiku.
Hit those 3.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move it up to hit those 3.
Okay.
So that will at least hit the one that is in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And last spell slot. I rolled it, but it's taking a second.
I had
Alright,
the same
one more time.
problem before.
I'll try one more time to see if, there we go. 14. So
Okay,
7 on
starting
a
from the
successful
top.
Success. So it takes 7.
Yep.
Fail.
Nope. Yep, so the one on top takes 7.
Mm-hmm. The other 2 take 14.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's my last spell slot.
Okay.
And I think I'll stay in front of it for now.
Okay, what's it look like when that one goes?
Oh, sweet.
And this one's okay.
Yeah, it just takes the for whatever reason when the dirt, branches, leaves, and everything like shattered, just maybe it's because of the rain and the wind, it blew most of that towards that one, and it just shrapneled across his body.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Rebin.
Proud friend.
I would love to have all the funds with these little guys, but Onyx is so hungry, so Onyx is gonna go ahead and the one to the right of Rebin,
Okay.
I'm gonna bite it.
Oh yeah, he bites it all right for 8 points of damage. Tell me what that looks like.
The one below that one.
Oh, the one below that one. Oh, all right. This guy's okay then. You're okay, buddy. Oh, I didn't mean to remove all those conditions. That's all right. That one takes 8 points of damage.
It's still good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm doing that. It's my turn.
Oh no, that should have been pink. Yeah.
It's good to know, though. Guys.
Yeah.
Guys.
Echoes.
A little low.
All right, I'm going to
Run.
cast Bark Skin on myself.
Okay.
So now my AC is 16.
Nice.
And I'm going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action onto my quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
And then make my way over her. And I cannot attack because I used Bark Skin. So
Right.
that'll be it.
Okay. All right, this one here. He's going to attack Rebin with his destructive claws. No, you're just standing in his way.
I mean,
He
that
hits you.
That hits. I don't. I guess I do have armor.
Yeah, you take 12 points of slashing damage, and you need to make a saving throw.
What is it?
It's a deck save. Just heal up. Yeah, you barely make it.
With a +6. I made it, and that's what matters here. Think about that.
Okay.
Though. I rolled a 5, and I still made a save.
Azaka Stormfang whips out the scimitar. She attacks the one twice that's like right next to her there. Hitting it once for 4 points of damage. Hitting it a second time for another 9. So she does 13 points of damage total. It just seems to make it even madder. It starts trilling. I can't do a trilling noise, but like, I don't know. And it's really mad about that, so it's going to try and slash at her again with its destructive claws. It hits her for 12 points of damage. She says, ow. This other one here attacks Zeskiel with its destructive claws. It scores a crit.
Ooh.
For 11 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a dex save.
Ooh. Ooh. Come on. There you go. Dex. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Much better than I did.
Yeah, you've made that dex save.
And that was 11 points.
Yes.
Cool.
It's like now licking your blood off of its destructive claws.
Perfect.
Undrill Silvertusk is going to use that spiritual weapon. She just turns it around and hits that one that's right in front of Aiku. Yeah, she hits it for 7 points of force damage. She feels good. Good enough that the thing dies. The spiritual weapon, it's a mace like she has. It just like bashes in its head. Its brains like squirt out of its ears on either side, and it just like staggers back a couple of feet and drops. She's then gonna do her she's gonna do that useless sacred flame. Oh no, it's not so useless for once. She's gonna do it on this one here. Let's see if he makes his dex save. Yeah, he does though, unfortunately. So he doesn't take any of that damage. He just dances away from it.
The one time he does good damage.
I know.
You piece of shit.
This one's going after some panther steak. Yeah, it hits the panther for steak. 8 slashing damage.
The panther literally has none of that.
And of course panthers have steak.
No, I mean like the armor, magical
Oh,
item,
yeah,
any
yeah.
of that stuff. Yeah, it has.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. This one misses Zeskill. This
How
one
much
is
damage
dead.
did it do?
8.
So,
Your panther.
What the hell is with this weird shit going on with the round counter? Back to the top of the order.
there's a fire in Revan's eyes now.
Kingbarian.
King Barian, what do you do?
He's going to survey the rest of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Kill
looks-
them all.
Looks like his friend over here needs maybe some assistance.
Yeah.
Revan is upset.
Which one were you targeting?
I was targeting this guy here.
Okay. It does miss him.
That's what I thought. Darn. Well then, nothing else I can do. There we go.
All right, Zeskill.
Back to the bread and butter longsword time.
Bread
Man,
and
I'm
butter.
trying to eliminate the right one.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him. For 12 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Yeah, blood squirts out of its chest and stuff running down its... It looks down at the blood like leaking out of its chest, and it seems to be very, very mad about that.
Bonus action. Is it looking at me?
Yeah, it looks up at you after it looks down at the blood.
I
on
lick
its chest,
my
like,
sword and lick its blood from my sword.
Okay.
You're a weird one.
It tastes good.
Yeah, no, that's just alpha, bro.
Oh,
We
okay.
ain't no beta bitches.
In order to be alpha, you must drink their blood.
No, I was
I
licking
do.
my blood.
Oh, their blood, sorry. Yeah. Your blood, sorry.
Debating on if I should try and kill the one that Zeskiel is fighting. Just
Do it.
because.
Do it.
But I
Just for
will.
kids.
I will
Not a principal?
hit the one with the purple pinkish
Fairy fire.
guy on there.
Yeah.
The fairy fire. Yeah. With Eldritch Blast. Or
Okay.
I will attempt to.
Yeah, that barely misses him.
Why you gotta say it like that?
It hits him, but seems to have no effect.
It's even worse.
He shrugs it off. He's just like, "Meh."
Making it worse and worse. Damn, his AC is 16 or
He
higher.
catches your Eldritch Blast in one hand and just eats it and spits it out.
I like that one. That one's sick.
That one's pretty gangster.
Might want to try and tame one of these.
It's Revan's turn.
Yeah.
Revan is very, very pissed off now that they
Yeah, I don't blame him.
fucking cat. So I'm gonna stab the fairy fire in the eye with my sword.
Sure.
That's advantage, right? Because of fairy fire.
Yes. Yeah.
13 doesn't hit.
No.
All right. The end of my turn, I guess. I can't really do anything.
It caught the Eldritch Blast with one hand and uses it to ward off your sword.
Damn it, Aiku! You are arming these creatures.
You are arming these creatures. All right. I was gonna use ice knife, but I feel like that might kill Onyx. So I'm just gonna go next to this bad boy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing my Shillelagh quarterstaff on his face.
Sure.
Yes. That's not it.
Roll again. You have advantage. Oh, that's just the damage, or what-
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I? Why can't I just roll?
That is odd.
What do I have to click? Do I click on the quarterstaff? Because the quarterstaff has
I think you would click on the weapon you shillelagh'd, and
Oh,
then you
hang on.
click on the shillelagh damage.
Hang on.
my sheet is being moved.
Yeah, it's being manipulated.
I'm being manipulated.
All right, try it again.
Okay.
There we
Son
go.
of a bitch.
I'm gonna use my card to give you advantage on that.
All right, yeah, I guess I missed.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. I just yelled that at him.
It looked at you like really happily at first. It's like, hey, I know that guy. And then it looks sad as you like swing your quarterstaff.
Well,
Hey, I know that guy.
yeah, well, you tried to kill my friend, so fuck you.
All right, this one is still going after Revan. It misses. His destructive claws, not so destructive.
I have that look in my eye that only a man who knows true hatred has.
Okay.
Never
What-
Is this an anime?
What does that look? I
Fucking
mean,
cat.
tell me what that look looks like.
It's like to everyone else, it's just kind of
Yeah.
like I just look angry, but in the eyes of this small creature, like the pits of Tartarus are slowly opening up, and like some fire demon is like crawling out of my eyes.
Oh, that's 100% from anime.
Right?
If anime ever gets that cool, you let me know and I'll watch that one.
I'm sure I could find something. Give me a week.
That was more of a that was more of a Lord of the Rings reference to the fucking dragons. You know not pass and bullshit.
Fair.
Azaka turns around, swinging her scimitar like a whirling dervish, doing 13 points of damage to this little thing in front of her. It seems really bloodied up and hurt. It's like leaking blood all over the place, and it seems madder than ever, although like not great. So it is gonna make. Yeah, no, it's just so pissed off that it's going after her. Yeah, it misses though. It's too weak. Its cousin here though goes after Zeskiel and misses.
I'm gonna lick my blood. His blood off my sword as a reaction.
Okay. Spiritual weapon. She's gonna go after this one that's attacking Zeskiel with the spiritual weapon. Windrill is. Yeah, and she hits it for 7 points of force damage. It gets maced. That she's then going to follow that up again with her Sacred Flame for a potential 3 points of. Yeah, for another 3 points of Sacred Flame damage.
Nice.
Very
The
nice.
thing turns to her and it like gives her a little bow. It's impressed that she's actually doing something. All right, this one here has got an eeny, meeny, miny, mo choice to make. It's going to either attack the Panther or Echoes for. He thought they were friends. So 1 for Onyx, a 2 for Echoes.
The betrayal.
Yeah, he feels so betrayed. He's just like, man, you gave me fruit. He misses. He's
Yeah,
so upset
fuck
by the
you.
betrayal. Like, yeah, he's just no good at it.
The heartbreak threw him off.
It did. All right, this one here.
You and I.
It's attacking Zeskill and missing completely. There we go. That's working right again. Barry, and we're back at the top of the round.
Hey. All right, so we still have some things that are alive that shouldn't be,
Yeah.
and I'm going to attack them. And always, well, let's go ahead and attack this one here.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits him.
Woohoo!
It's like, let me go. Oh wait, this one's advantage.
9 points of
What do you
damage.
mean? That's what he was always gonna hit.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me
Hey,
what
it's
it looks like as it flies 10 feet away and dies.
Wouldn't it hit the other one?
No,
Yeah,
it like lifted up into the air or something.
Damn it!
I was gonna say it ragdolled, kind of lifted up into the air. It barely hits the other one and kind of flips as it flies backwards.
Okay.
Just kind of does a roll and then
Yeah.
lands face first in the dirt.
No.
I imagine it
Or-
like
or go for it.
scorpions.
Get over there.
Just like its face and then its legs come up in the air and slides a couple
Oh
feet.
man, I'm at a dilemma. Hey Bacon,
Mm,
the 16 didn't hit, right?
no.
Okay, then I'm not gonna waste it. I miss. On the
Okay.
bottom right. Too distracted
right.
with the bud licking.
I just realized I had a. This may have been useful earlier. I have speak to animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Maybe I should have spoken to them.
It's too late to apologize.
Just know that the rest of your 40 party members hate you to your core. And
I forgot.
I'll shoot the one that's in front of Rebin.
In the words of Bacon 5-0, a fuck a you.
Yeah, that hits him for 13 points of force damage.
That's it. That's all I got.
So forceful.
It's alive?
It was pretty forceful. It is alive. It looks like really hurt and dazed.
Sweet.
Eldritch steam, like coming off of its fur.
Onyx kind of like walks up, muscles all tense, pretty badass because he's
Yeah.
a fucking panther.
Okay.
And he just kind of like stands over it for a second and bite.
Okay. Yeah, that bites it for 9 points of piercing damage. Tell me what that looked like.
It's literally like it's like I said. He like walked up to it slowly and like just stood over it. Like every muscle in its body tensed, and is like right as that thing was about to piss itself, he tore its throat from its body.
Okay. It pisses itself as its throat is torn out.
That is usually how death works. Your whole bowel movement just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that
like,
happens.
bacon. You're disgusted when you die. There's nothing holding it back. You relieve yourself.
I was reading something. That's just what I heard. I was
Did
like,
you not see that South Park episode?
Yeah.
I
What
watched
happens when
South
you
Park.
die? You pee yourself and you shoot yourself. Whatever in your system is just pushed out.
I feel sorry for whoever murders me.
I have fun cleaning this shit up, bitch. I turn around and I'm. Oh god, I have to scroll so far.
Just curious, is bark skin a concentration? No, yeah, it is. Fuck.
Yes, I want to view all chat entries for this game. Never mind. I'm just gonna have to like recast Hunter's Mark.
Hey, DM, how does concentration work?
When you take damage, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher. When you take damage, though, when you subtract the damage from your character sheet, one of the scripts that are in here should automatically do that for you.
Echoes, it's
Gotcha.
your turn.
All right,
I
Echoes
didn't
is gonna.
actually cast it, Mondo. I just needed the marked.
Oh, yep,
1,
that's
2,
fine.
3, 4. Which one out of these two? Which one looks the most hurt?
Probably this one down here. This is the one that got slashed across the chest really bad.
All right, I'm gonna run over there and
Yeah.
smack it with my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
Oh yeah, you hit it with that quarterstaff.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes,
Oh
it is.
man, you do 13 points of damage. Tell me what that looks like.
That's a rock hard shillelagh.
It is. So
That was
Echoes-
definitely a euphemism.
it is. So Echoes kind of like stumbles across and like act and how he always does, and he just like weakly holds it back, and then right when he gets to like a certain like high point, he like tenses his arm, and there's a purple, rainbow, pink, swirly effect on this quarterstaff, and then he swings it down and basically just
And a small leprechaun.
small like skull bashes the little critter and yells, "I'm not your friend."
Okay.
And the leprechaun on his shoulders like, for the shillelagh! Boy, doing great.
Azaka swinging that scimitar around some more. She misses and misses. It tries to retaliate with its destructive claws, missing. Undril Silvertusk with the 1-2 once again of the spiritual weapon, which misses. And the Sacred Flame, which hits it for 5 points of radiant damage. It gets lit up with
Nice.
heavenly light. Its eyes sparkle as it screeches. It's still alive, but it screeches.
So it's having fun.
Yeah. It's going to try and take its misery out on Zeskil. It doesn't. And that'll take us back to the top of the order. Varian.
Barian. Let's go ahead and continue the blasting and miss.
Yeah, that will miss.
I was shooting for this one.
Okay.
I keep forgetting about that thing.
No worries. Zeskil.
Oh, I can't decide if I want to kill the old man for killing my kill because everybody seems to do that these days. Or if I want to, yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Disengage from this one, stand behind the old man, and stare at him with
Echoes just-
anger, fire in my eyes.
Echoes looks over and just looks back, and just kind of looks off.
That'll be it.
What a weird game.
Yeah, that one's really confused. The one you walked away from.
And I will attempt to shoot the one that he walked away from.
Yeah, it kind of cocks its head like a poodle. It's like, what just happened?
Damn.
We were in
Yeah.
combat, and then we weren't.
When it when it cocks its head, your Eldritch Blast just passes over its shoulder.
Cool. We'll walk down this way.
Okay. Rebin.
Bring it home.
That was weird, my mic muted.
That was weird.
Why was this one just left alone?
Zeskil wanted to make a statement. You're still muted.
No, he's just really quiet.
Oh.
I was talking to myself. How could I be muted if you were just talking to me? I was like, why was this one left alone? Oh, because of this. And then I said something
No.
quietly. You're still muted.
Oh, well, I didn't hear it. I just thought you were muted.
He's still pretty quiet.
I didn't hear
I
it.
will kill all of you.
It would be a blessing.
First.
Move my bonus action, move my hunter's mark down here, and I'm gonna use that crossbow.
Okay.
I don't want to use my bow anymore just so I can say that I never missed a shot with my bow in the game.
Guess
Yeah, you
never-
hit with that crossbow really nicely.
Fuck yeah, I did. Straight between
Yeah, roll some damage there.
right between the eyes.
Oh man, check that shit out. That's like 16 points of damage. Tell me what that looks like.
It no longer has a brain. It literally, I just quick turned, fired, and the bolt hit it, in between the eyes, and before it penetrated the skull, like before it penetrated the skull, the brain blew out of the back in fear of what that bolt was gonna do to it, and then the bolt went through the head.
Oh man,
It's not just me, right? He is quiet to other people.
you are quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I heard you, fear and all that, but yeah, you were pretty quiet.
I don't know what else to do.
Poor Mondo.
Oh man.
I think you just blew up my headphones.
Yeah.
Use no bounds. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Is that all you're doing?
As far as my mic and my turn, yes. I don't know what else to do.
All right, I'll go ahead and enter. There you go.
I got you, DM.
I want to use Ice Knife on that one.
Okay, yeah.
As a level 2. Okay, fine, whatever. I was going to use it as a level 2 spell. But it didn't ask if I wanted to use it as a level 2 spell.
No.
So, I'm assuming that hits?
You can still say you use it as a level 2 spell and then just roll some more,
Okay.
just roll an additional d6. So yeah, you hit it with your ice knife.
Oh, wait. I just realized it also didn't... It didn't subtract the amount of spells in my spell deck. Like my spell slots automatically. I think I might have to restart my thing. Yeah, I'll do that and then damage. Oh, now it asks.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's gonna ask when you do
It asks when you do the damage. Okay.
All right, so you do
Holy fuck.
15, 18 points of
It
damage.
should be 12.
Yeah, it should be 12.
Oh, that's right. That other damage was for things around it.
Yeah.
It should.
Man,
Well,
tell me,
well, it should
tell me
be
what that
what?
looks like.
Because he'll get the cold, right? So it'll be 9 plus 6, so 15 plus 3, 18. That's what you said at first, right?
Yeah, but I forgot. The cold only happens to the things like surrounding it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're seeing
okay.
Explode. Right.
it's dead. So
Yeah, what did it look like?
after like I get all the little magicalness from my fingers and I shoot it and I watch it it like hits it and it freezes the whole like little badger looking creature
Mhm.
and then it just explodes. I look over to Zeskiel and do one of these. And that is it.
Yeah, that's all of them. Let me stop that music before it started again. They're all dead.
We were so close to having a non-violent encounter.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this turn to pick up whatever fruit wasn't eaten.
Sure, yeah, some of it wasn't eaten. Let's say whatever you put down, about half of it wasn't eaten.
All right, cool.
Well, those were certainly the tougher things we fought here. Well, were they? Zarko, you said you talked to them or said what they were by name.
They're Zorbos.
What did they? Why were they so territorial?
Well, they have a dour disposition and a fondness for human flesh.
Oh,
I mean, they're omnivores, so they also eat, other things. I mean, they were some of them were attracted to that fruit.
oh well.
Yep. Oh well, seems to be really the only.
Yeah, she sits down and starts binding her wounds.
They don't
We're
protect
only
anything.
about an hour away from making
Camp.
camp, so I mean, this might not be a bad place to do that now.
Okay.
You got Castle talking over there,
That's
and we
not
can all hear him.
true.
Fuck!
Yeah, so I was saying
I want you as well.
I'm gonna start gathering all the little badgers and putting them in a pile.
Sure.
Nope.
Just so that when we make camp, they're not in the way.
Right.
So in doing so, I'm I want to lay the dead bodies in like a row,
Okay,
and then just kind of stand over it for a minute.
like that.
Yeah, and then I just kind of stand over them and look at them.
Onyx is eating one.
Better.
100%.
Um,
Oh, it's better? You mean when I'm holding it like
it
a
was joke.
like
It was-
Seacrest?
Is that a-
Welcome to American Idol.
Is that a USB mic or XLR?
USB. I think it's a Yeti.
Is it a Yeti? It may have reset the volume on your soundboard, like your sound option on your Windows.
I was gonna say I don't have a soundboard. I wish I did.
No, yeah, on your Windows. Sorry. Sometimes my old Yeti did that.
I love my Yeti.
You may have to just unplug it and replug it as well. Sometimes that happens a lot. I don't like Yetis.
A yeet.
Ozaka, they don't. They just like to eat people. It's not. They're not territorial over something, or
Oh, they're also territorial. I mean, yeah.
we might be close to their home. Maybe it would be smart to wander for about another half hour so that we don't get attacked during the. Or what?
Yeah, that's fine if you want to walk around. If you want to move on for another. She doesn't say that like like in any sort of like bad way. She's like, yeah, if you want to continue on, yeah, sure, we can do that. We can move a half an hour up the way.
Or we risk walking half an hour into their territory.
Figured we would maybe try and scout that out so we know which way to go to avoid that.
Yeah, how much longer do we have before dark?
Is this not
About
the
an hour.
tribe?
It could be a whole tribe.
Never.
I mean, I've never come across their actual like home, homes.
I see. Well, hopefully we can get through the next group of them with a little less violence. They seem fond of fruit. And of echoes.
Until he betrayed them.
I don't have a knife. Bear, ribbon,
Don't worry,
ribbon,
I'll stick one in your back.
ribbon. Do you happen to have a knife?
Can't hear you, buddy.
There's nothing I can do. I have literally said it as high as my computer says is possible, and you're telling me I'm still quiet. When if I put on listen, I am blowing my eardrums out.
Maybe it's a volume thing with Zoom then.
Possible.
I blame all of you.
Zoom's
Not
audio
at all my
control's not
fault.
the best.
I'm just saying that you said there's nothing you can do, but it sounds like you can yell and we can hear you just perfectly.
Oh
Yeah, just
yeah,
keep
here,
going.
let me just destroy my voice. It's the angry German.
I can hear
There
you.
is nothing that I want more than Alex's blood.
Echoes
God,
is just
my
confused at what's happening. And just like, all right, well, if he didn't want to give me the knife, he could have just said so.
I fucking hate all of you. And I do have knives.
Okay, Ryan Seacrest.
The lettuce.
Wait, was that Dane Cook joke?
And the pickles.
Gross. Bro. Anyway.
I'm going to hell someday.
So yeah, about that knife.
I have one.
May I borrow it?
Blow me.
Okay, well, okay. Zeskiel, do you have a? I look over to Zeskiel. I
You
could.
see fire in his eyes.
I immediately just turned to Aiku. Aiku, do you happen to have a knife?
No,
Yep,
he's too
I
weak
do.
to carry.
Yeah.
May I borrow said knife, please?
Yeah. But you have to do something for me.
Sure. What can I do for you,
Well,
friend?
I've noticed you like to, and you're quite good at finding different plants around
Yes.
the jungle. I would
Uh-huh.
like you to look for something for me.
Okay, what would you like me to look for?
It's two things.
Okay,
One's mandrake.
let me get my notepad.
Okay.
I pick up the the charter and flip it around. Is there anything on the back of the charter, or is it?
You have to ask Castle. I don't know.
Yeah.
There is now.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I'll just take a piece of parchment and start writing down what you want.
One's called the mandrake root. I assume with your abilities you know what that is. And
They're very annoying.
snake vine pollen. Those are the two.
Mandrake root and snake. What? What was it?
Snake vine pollen. Echoes.
Vine. What?
Pollen.
Pollen. So you need a mandrake root and a snail whipped pollen.
You want?
That's literally what he writes down and he shows you.
No, that's a neat. You have to pay attention because.
Okay.
Or you can
What-
write
what-
it down for him.
What do you need? I could write it down myself. What do you need?
Doesn't know how to write.
The mandrake root
Mandrake root,
and snake vine pollen.
snake vine pollen. That's what you need?
That's what I need.
Mandrake root,
Spell
And snake.
pollen.
snake, shut up. Snake vine pollen.
Got it.
Mandrake root, snake vine pollen.
Nailed it. Now flip over that knife.
Yes. I take the knife and
Stab him with it.
I like I step Ica. I like wait for Ica to go away. I kind of just stare at him.
Well,
Are
are
you
you gonna
pretty
use it or are you?
As
Gonna-
as they've been having that conversation, Onyx has slowly been eating Zorbo.
That's fine.
I've been tearing off ears and bits to prepare as a aerial assault on Echoes later.
Yes, I am gonna use it. Yes, and I turn around, kind of awkwardly, and like keep eyeing you backwards, but then walk towards the furthest one away.
A little
Yeah.
I'm
knife
gonna
shy.
follow him.
You're gonna what?
I'm following you.
Okay. I start trying to cut up some of the pieces of meat
Mm-hmm.
and also try to skin some of the beast's fur off a little bit.
As he does that, there are ears just hitting him in the head.
I ignore it. I just accept it at this point.
You better.
Mm-hmm. That makes me sad, actually. It's like, Revin, you're
I
just like
grab a
picking
whole
on an
gopher.
old man, and like the old man
it's-
is just like, it's just my life at this point. That's so,
I
so
grab a-
sad to me.
Okay, no, listen. So first off, he's like, "I'm gonna catch him and I'm gonna keep him today," and I'm like, "Okay, cool, do it." And now he's already
I'm
given up.
clearly in
That
the
is a
middle
weakness of will.
I'm gonna
clearly
grab a
doing-
whole Zorbo, one without ears, of course, and just chuck the whole body at him.
Okay. Do I get hit with it? I wasn't really paying attention, so
Make a ranged attack with the body of a Zorbo.
how do you
Strength,
do that?
dexterity.
Dex, yeah. Well, or you could use strength. You could use either for a ranged attack. Yeah. What's your armor class?
13.
Yeah, so it like Ted Zorbo like lands right next to you. It looks like it was hurled with some sort of force.
I look at it and I look towards the skills direction.
I look up in the sky. Goblins.
You say goblins?
They're
Goblins?
goblins?
I think
Goblins?
the goblins are sending Zorbos at us. I mean, teddy bear things at us.
Do I believe him?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I do. I'm Echoes. I believe you. And I'm like, oh, and I kind of I do something. Am I able to do something secretly or without people
Yeah.
seeing?
What would you like to do? It might involve a
I
roll.
guess it's technically a sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to cut a piece of the skin in a certain fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to cut it in a perfect square with certain and then kind of carve certain markings onto the skin.
Okay. I mean, you were already like doing some skinning of it
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the point
so
of why the thought process is I'm gonna do all this manual labor that just basically looks normal, and then
Mhm.
in between do that weird little thingy.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that unless someone has a reason to be studying, like
I
what you're,
think, yeah.
what you're doing, I mean, you'd be able to cut your square and like,
You just
Okay,
yelled
cool.
goblins. I'm not like worried about it.
Cool beans. So am I getting the clear with everyone? All right, cool. Then I do that.
I mean, I'm watching you with that wonderful 3 perception.
Yes, you have eyes.
there's too much
Don't
anger.
really work though.
I'm
Much
gonna.
anger in my eyes.
It's been so long since Revan's stolen a kill from you. He kind of misses it, but everyone else seems to be doing fine.
All right, so aside from this skinning and stuff, is anyone else doing anything before you guys move on towards camp?
No, if we're setting up camp soon, I think Barian's just going to wait until then to try and get any of his health back.
Once I finish up the carving and skinning, I'm gonna take some raw meat, pack it up on some of the skin that I carved,
Mhm.
and then just put it in my sack. Pick up the little pieces that Revan threw at me, put them in my
Okay.
sack,
All right.
and then walk with whatever.
Okay.
Next probably ate 3 before he got to him. I'm kidding. Kidding. And now he-
All right, coolsies. Yeah, you guys are like in the
No, is that
Deeper-
real?
yeah, if you want it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm good. I got you.
But yeah, this might be you guys make camp and stuff like again, still raining. As you guys are setting up. Undril is she's wet and tired, but she takes off her armor and starts taking care of it and stuff. And yeah. The only thing I would like is for Rebin, it's Rebin's turn. I'd like for Rebin to give me a perception check for the evening.
All right, guys, here we go. Combat. I would like to have an action held for when I don't see something.
God.
Yeah, you
Only-
think you're
only
doing a
thing I
pretty good
can't-
job.
No, I don't. I don't trust anything anymore. I know I did a bad job. I just like what happens is I'm like super serious, and then like something falls in my eye, and I get all distracted for a while, and I'm like, oh fuck.
But now might be a good time to take a break.
By the time
And
So you can prepare what's about to happen. I know where you're going with this, Mondo.
no, I'm gonna get some more coffee. I've also got my little my little bit of booze here, but I'm gonna go get coffee on the
You're ready
break.
to
No,
do-
it's like
for this
nothing
post-
happens overnight.
No, he's gonna need this. He's gonna need to be up extra long in this post game while we remake an entirely new party after this TPK.
All right, guys,
Okay.
we'll be right back with session number 8 of Tomb of Annihilations. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to CritsNGrins Tomb of Annihilation, session number 8. We have made camp, but a very bad perception check roll.
I don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
it's just
I
happened.
roll nothing but nat 20s on perception.
Okay, everyone needs a participation.
Yeah. Your participation trophy is that when I have to do perception, you get to participate in combat.
Yeah. Well played, sir. Well played.
I didn't think I was going to have that good a comeback.
But yeah, no, the night passes uneventfully.
That T-Rex was super sneaky, guys.
Everybody gets everybody gets healed up and stuff. You guys are back up to your normal amounts of hit point things.
Oh, Bus, thank you.
Perfect.
You've got your stuff back, your spell slots and all sorts of
Oh,
other
thank
stuff.
you, thank you, thank you.
Except for
pretty-
Paul.
No, no, please.
No, especially Paul.
Oh yeah. I
That
like
means you especially don't have anything.
Oh no, no, I don't like that.
That's not what that means.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Except for he doesn't mean that.
No, 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 no. no.
Nothing was tapping on our foreheads, keeping us up all night.
Just keeps it.
Somebody using Mage Hand just tapping on him.
Listen,
Um,
I don't want anyone to worry. But according to my
Oh,
character
shit.
sheet, I only have one remaining crossbow bolt.
What?
Use a crossbow.
I gave him mine. You've already shot 19?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm worried.
Would you like my crossbow bolts?
I mean, I'll take yours, but I shouldn't have one.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
I shot one in this last combat. Before that, I was using my sword only. And I shot like 4 times in the first time.
Yeah,
So I
like,
should have like 14.
yeah, I just gave it to you last game.
So what are you saying about your crossbow? What now?
I had like,
I remember how I gave him 20. Like I gave
Yeah.
him my light crossbow and 20 bolts. I guess on
Yep.
his character sheets, it's saying he only has one.
I
Crossbow
shot
bolt?
one in combat just now, and I shot like 5 last time. And I tried
Yeah,
to
the
recover
the
some-
others were stolen by flying monkeys.
That sucks. Better perception.
Yeah,
roll,
that
bro.
happens, man.
I mean, hey, you know what? With my perception roll, if you say that's canon, I can't argue with you.
That's right. You cannot.
Oh shit! Wait, in the famous
Boom!
words, "Hey, you bitch."
I saw where you were going with it, and I wanted Bacon to say it, so I couldn't do anything.
Fuck you, Bacon.
Damn.
You know what? I hope you die in the game. Like in the
I know,
game.
I know what you meant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Come on, I'll get the meatloaf.
Okay, it's back. Somebody did some diddly DMing.
Yeah, there you go.
I wonder who.
Wasn't
It was me.
oh
Secretly,
man,
I was
Jenkins!
the DM the whole time.
You would have
Pulls
gotten
off
it.
mask and it's Varian. What?
Barian
You're right.
sets you all down in one of the cities. Roll for initiative.
I would at that point probably walk away from the screen. I want everyone. I would literally pull my headphones off and walk away, and all you would hear is tears of laughter.
You can hear tears.
Yes,
Yes.
you would hear laughter and like sobs.
'Kay.
Tears of laughter.
You may have been wondering why we haven't found the artifact yet.
you may be wondering why I've seemed to be communing with the Raven Queen so often.
Oh,
Roll initiative.
so it's morning?
What does that mean?
It's morning, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Can
good.
I look for herbs and plants?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a give me a nature.
I will be specifically looking for mandrake roots and
Mhm.
snake vine pollen.
Mm-hmm.
What am I looking for? Nature, you said?
Yeah.
Fuck, never mind. All right,
Yeah,
That's
you find trees.
great.
Cool.
All right. I would like for someone to give me 3 D20 rolls.
I got this, guys.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it.
I will let you do that.
I mean, it's not perception. I might be okay.
Number of dice, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
With the possibility of getting 60, you get 22. I mean, yeah.
22 T-Rexes it is.
30%.
22 T-Rexes all vomiting out zombies come charging at you through
Revan
the-
and Onyx are mysteriously missing.
What a wild king.
What a wild thing to deal with, man. You're on your own.
Wait, is Revan and Onyx actually missing, or
Only if there's T-Rexes vomiting zombies.
if there's T-Rexes vomiting zombies, Echoes kills himself?
Oh no, it's terrible.
That means is this
it's
just
a
some
suitable
cultural
way out.
custom?
It's a suitable way out of here. He commits seppuku.
Everybody celebrates Thanksgiving differently.
The full circle.
All right.
Oh, that was beautiful, Bacon.
You just
Why
wait
can't
until
be
next
funny?
week.
Yeah.
Bacon, why can't you ever be this funny? Like, ever.
I want to wait until I'm gonna remember all of this next week. I'm gonna fucking roast you so hard that you're not gonna want to continue playing.
Doubt it.
You're right.
I
Listen,
can't do that.
there's two people that have been roasting Bacon expertly since 2016, and that's
My
me
dad.
and Bacon.
My dad.
And apparently there's three. Me,
think-
Bacon, and his dad have been insulting him on a caliber you don't even know about for a couple years now.
I'm sure there's definitely a caliber of your
playing-
mindset that I don't understand.
We're playing D&D. We can talk about my personal life later.
Yeah,
That was
that's what the post game's for.
We ventured
talking
into to orange territory.
Yeah, you guys have been like moving along for another 3 days.
Oh,
I had what you rolled were Azaka's navigation checks. I added
Oh fuck!
I added her bonus. I added her bonus in there.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
at least one of them was good.
Or okay.
So after 3 days of traveling, you guys like believe that you're about here.
Oh, in those 3 days, can I search for herbs?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me three nature checks.
All right, let's do this.
We think we're where?
Where that orange or the red is.
Fuck.
Yeah, where that red little
So that
Okay.
means we're actually like here.
no.
How did we get out here? Swimming in the water. We're gonna die.
Again, I'm specifically looking for mandrake root and snake vine pollen.
Right.
You find neither.
The 19 might be good enough.
Yeah, no, you don't find either one of those things with that 19.
Damn it.
What you do find though is you do find some other fruit. You find some fruit that has juice in it.
How many are there?
There are let me see. Let's give it a 1d6. Five of these fruits.
I lick one.
Give me a constitution saving throw when you lick that fruit.
Oh, fuck my life.
Yeah, you feel a little tingly in your legs, but you're okay.
What kind of tingly? Like just needles? Like
Like almost like restless leg syndrome.
okay, I take 5.
Let's call it tingly.
That shit's
Yeah,
terrible.
'cause I don't really know what I really don't know what it is.
It's
Almost
like
I've
whenever
never
you,
had it diagnosed.
when you try and get comfortable,
yeah.
you have to like move. Your legs have to move. It kind of feels like you should be running, but you're tired as shit and you're laying down. And your leg, but you feel like your legs should be like.
Oh man, so that's kind of what you had for a moment there.
All right, cool. I
Yeah, that
take all
does
5.
sound terrible.
I take all 5 and yeah, that's it then.
All right.
When he comes back from like looking on maybe the last day, because we probably had conversations and been like, nope, I didn't find it, and I probably ask him every time. I'm probably as annoying to him about this as he was to me about the charter.
Okay.
I'm extremely accepting of it though, and I welcome it.
So
This is
when
the
he,
only time anyone's interacted with.
yeah, just when he comes back,
Exactly.
I'd be like, did you find anything?
The first night I say no. I sadly did not. Second night where I find those tingly fruits, I offer him one.
What are they?
I don't know.
Tingly.
Can I?
I don't mention anything about the tingly feet.
Thank you. I'll I'll look at it. What does it look like?
Bury and eat one.
It almost looks like a plum. Only we're gonna say that maybe it's got a different color. Actually, I think I do have a description of it. You know what the in D&D Beyond, one of the things this is missing is I wish there were indications of like what page numbers were. Like I could look something up by a page number.
Yeah.
Something as a description, like on page 205.
Yeah.
I'm like,
We should complain. I'll write a strongly worded letter.
people have been doing it. I don't think they'll ever do it, but yeah, it doesn't describe the fruit, so we're gonna say it kind of looks like a plum, only it's colored orange.
Okay. Is it?
It's like an orange plum.
Yeah. Look at him. Is it safe to eat?
I don't know. I felt a little weird in my loins when I took a bite or when I licked it. But it was only a lick, so I don't know. It didn't really do anything. I just felt a little weird.
Look to Azaka. Do you know anything about this fruit?
She takes a look at it and she says, "Yeah, that looks like dancing monkey fruit."
Gets you high.
What is that?
Sounds like a drug.
Yeah, if you eat it or drink the juice, kind of makes you dance a little.
Huh. Would you like to have one? I offered that to Aiku.
Like a second one? Or
No,
you're handing me the
no.
first one?
The first one.
Yeah. Please. Reach my hand out.
I give him one fruit.
Cool. Thank you, Echoes. And I appreciate you looking for what I asked.
Of course. That's it.
Cool.
For me.
All right. So on that third day, like Azaka seems like a little. She's like, I think we might have gotten turned around a little bit. My apologies.
Oh no.
Revan, I need a daytime perception check from you, sir.
Fuck.
I believe.
Why are you doing that?
What, believe it?
Believing, yeah. It's like, ah!
See what happens when you believe?
Damn.
Who has advantage?
I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody has
All of my Disney movie experience have led me to a lie.
I mean, just because like you failed your perception check doesn't mean that there's something there. I don't know if you want to waste your card. It's up to you. It just means that if there is something there, you'll miss it.
No, we'll take.
Love the team as we know it.
I would say save your card.
I got nothing.
Someone, whoever would like to give me another D20 for.
Here, let me do it. I got this.
Should we let you do this?
I'm on.
Yeah, let him do it. I believe.
Boom. Fuck it. We are on a roll. We're gonna go all the way downhill as a squad because of me, but as a squad.
Yeah, Zaka is not sure where you guys are.
In all fairness, Bacon, it's better than the 3.
Fair.
That is true.
Does she say that out loud? Like,
yeah, I mean, she's very honest. She seems very embarrassed too.
I was gonna be like, I would feel much better if she just kind of kept it to herself after my.
She's like, Revan keeps humming and muttering to himself, and it's distracting.
I'm not even humming and muttering to myself. I have something else stuck in my eye, but this time it just won't come out.
Every time he has something stuck in his eye, I get distracted.
Why do you say that you feel like we were turned around?
I don't recognize any of these landmarks as to be where we're supposed to be.
Around Barian, I've gone blind.
We seem to have followed a
You're
tributary
blind.
off the river.
I can't see.
I mean, we can double back or
Varian looks into his eyes.
Varian, is there a way for you to use your bird to maybe help us navigate through this?
You'll see Varian trying to cup Revan's face like.
Revan has gone blind. That's what it is. That's the critical failure. A slight cataracts over the eyes right now.
Oh yes, I'm certain my bird, the gift of the Raven Queen, should be able to help us here. And he'll send his bird up to investigate while he tries to help Revan with his eyes.
okay.
a
So
very
you know what?
awkward
Give
kind of
me so have Barian. Why don't you have me the bird give a perception check with advantage, like trying to help relaying that information down to Azaka. Okay. Yeah, so relaying that information from your bird back to Azaka, she thinks she knows where you guys are at. And she's
Excellent.
like, we're like about here, so I should be able to navigate us. Hopefully, as long as we don't roll low again, we should be able to navigate.
What does that mean? My eyes.
Varian doesn't show that he knows anything about rolling.
Secretly, he knows it all.
No, rolling along. We're gonna roll along. Isn't that something you city people say? Those of you from the city.
I'm from the random. Actually, I don't say anything. Never mind. I shut up.
I'm from the wrong side of the street, dog.
I was gonna say I'm just from the woods, but
We're getting further and
From
further into
Longwood.
the danger zone.
let me see if I have any spells that could help us with like.
You have an auto crit on perception?
Dude,
That would be nice.
3 days later, we're back in port.
I feel like hours later, my eyes are finally back to normal.
If you would,
Oh,
Partner and Zaya.
oh, what happened? Where are we? I don't know what's going on.
yeah, she says we're 3 days from Firefinger. Firefinger is there.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, this is where we're heading. I have full intention of leading you to where you want it to go.
How many days away are we from Camp Righteous?
About 6.
I would look to Udro.
Undro, yep.
Looks like through way of misstep, we are slightly closer to Azaka's destination. Would you mind if we traveled there first?
No, that sounds reasonable. You folks are doing me a huge favor by. That's the wrong voice, but yeah, you guys are doing me a huge favor.
We understand that once we switch targets, that's when we're gonna start going the right way towards the Camp Righteous, right? That's just how our luck is.
Yeah.
Shaika.
Oh,
Don't Shaika. I'm sorry. Let me say it right.
we can.
So she's fine with that.
Perfect. Well, if everyone else is okay with that, it seems like that might just be the smarter move as we're 3 days away instead of having to double back and go for 6. There's a Firefingers. That's where it is?
Firefinger, yeah.
Yeah, and that's where she's missing. Like someone took a mask that she wore.
Right.
Used to have.
Mm-hmm.
Azaka, is there a is it a city? Is it a is there cover? Can we get out of the jungle when we're there?
No, it's definitely not a city. It's a tall stone spire.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
So still sleeping outside in the rain then.
Well, I mean, if we manage to get there and clear it of any of the terrafolk that are there, we could stay there out of the jungle for the night, or for if we need to rest.
You had my interest. Now you have my attention.
Did I hear the Terra folk?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I mentioned them before.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. What is the terrafork folk? I asked that like openly.
The Terra folk is an absolute being of madness. I don't know what I'm talking about.
They're basically like remember those pteranodons that we
The lifts.
The pterodactyls.
right. Well, these are like humanoid versions of those.
Oh,
I am almost positive I mentioned them as like
No, you did. I'm just totally forgot.
that sounds fun.
Well, lead the way.
Okay. All right, so you guys are like moving along, now heading towards the Firefinger.
How many days does it take?
It's about 3 days.
The plant searching.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a plant searching check.
So I'm looking for the roots, the plants that Bacon's asking, but also
Mhm.
I would like to look for stuff that contains poison.
Interesting.
Just because why not?
Fuck. Wait, so you're tell me again what you're looking for?
The stuff that
Mandrake-
Bacon's asking for, which is
Mandrake
mandrake
root
root,
and the snake vine.
snake vine
pollen.
pollen, and then any plants that would have a deadly poison component to it.
He's looking for the poison. Poison
Gotcha,
for Cusco.
okay.
Cusco's poison. All the poison. Poison for Cusco.
Yes, that poison.
Okay, on that first
My
day.
spinach puffs.
On that first day that we're still on there, you don't find anything like that.
Cool.
What you do find, however, is you find a plants filled with fruits that come in a hard brown shell.
I pick it up, and would I recognize this?
Give me another nature check for that.
Damn it!
Yo, give me a. Swalala.
Yeah, what the hell? We'll say that it's not like we'll say that it's a fairly common kind of thing. It is a copa cow. I'm gonna put it in chat. This is the thing I hate. This is the hate I hate made up words, man.
All words are made up.
That's true. Yes, they are. Oh wow, it didn't even copy.
Rest in peace.
Could be worse. We could be trying to use dolphin language.
Oh my god, now my keyboard's not working. There we go.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like a chocolatey kind of tasting thing. Like if you open it up, it like they sort of taste like chocolate once you peel the shell off. Near the plants, though, there's some words carved into a tree.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I fuck the plants then. What the? Can I read it? I know abyssal, common, draconic, and infernal.
Yeah. No, it's in common. It says
Oh, damn it.
Bravest Boulderhorn was here.
What
What was this? Say?
Bravest Boulderhorn.
Bravest boulder.
Maybe it's Bravis Boulderhorn.
Was here. Look at it.
Bravis. Actually,
Bravis.
the U might make the A make the.
I wrote bravest, so I fucked that up completely. Okay, I go back to what's our guide's name again?
Azaka.
Azaka, and I ask her, does the name Bravo Boulderhorn seem to ring a bell?
No. Never heard of him.
Oh. Okay. And then I give up on that.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's no recollection of that name. Seems like. Well, I guess there are other ports on Cholt, but how many people go into the jungle?
It was
This-
carved
this
over there.
far? Is there a way that I could look at it to try and determine like how long ago? Like I feel like that's like an impossible question. But like
No,
just-
so you can give me a survival check. I mean, you could see like maybe. I mean, you wouldn't be able to get an exact, but
sure.
yeah.
Here's the potential chance. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's definitely not fresh.
Mhm.
You'd say maybe it's been carved in there like maybe a couple of months.
Months, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like feel around and like look around the bottom to see if potentially like I could see shavings. And wasn't carved today. Probably not even in the last few weeks, maybe a few months. So maybe he was on his way out. Can I look around
Mm-hmm.
to potentially find looking for maybe an old place that someone set up camp and kind of left, or maybe even like a grave?
Oh shit! Yeah, go ahead. Give me a check. Like looking around.
What would you like? Perception or investigation?
Give me an investigation check.
Not as good. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh man, but look at that. No, you did fine.
Cool. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully
looking
it's-
around and stuff. Off to your right, you catch a glimpse of a clearing with what looked like a number of tents arranged, like off in the deep, a little deeper in the jungle.
I've never been so excited in my life.
Yeah.
I like start looking and I like turn back to the group, and although this might have been carved a few months ago, there's a clearing ahead and there are tents that are set up now.
I scurry on over.
Wait, Echo, slow down. Maybe we should have Barion's bird
I'm
look?
already looking through the tents.
Or maybe you ran to the clearing. God.
Barian will use the bird to fly overhead and keep an eye on him.
I'm slow. I'm old. I can't get there that fast. But that's my direction. I'm going towards the clearing.
Okay. Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. So you head into the camp.
I would say I'm like making my way there.
Okay. I mean, it's not terribly far. It's just there's a lot of foliage in the way. That's all.
Yeah. The whole time I'm like whispering, but like that whisper, like, hey, like trying to like get his attention to get him to slow down. Like it might be dangerous. You don't know.
I
What's
stop in the middle of wherever I was running towards, look back, and just kind of be like, what?
I just put my finger up to my lips and like trying to get him to be quiet. But that will be my last attempt at trying to not get him shot or shanked in the back of the head.
Okay.
Goes is confused and just stands there.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Barian is going to go ahead and send out his bird to see what's up at the camp.
Sure. Yeah, it's there are two rain catchers like full of water, like overspilling. The tents are all like tattered and ruined and stuff, and you see there are three small bodies just laying there like in the on the ground.
How interesting.
What'd you see?
I see rain catchers.
I was gonna head over regardless.
some bodies just laying there.
On the ground, not in the tents.
As far as I can tell, yes, they're just laying around the camp. Do they seem injured at all?
Oh yeah, they seem dead.
Okay.
They seem to be quite deceased. I hope they found their way to my queen.
I feel like at this point, Echoes we get bored of waiting and start walking towards camp.
Yeah. Yeah, Echoes, you see the same thing. And Zeskiel, you said you were heading towards the camp as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys get into the camp, and yeah, there's 3 dead halflings.
Oh,
Yeah, lying on the ground. They appear to be dead for no more than a week. They're been ripped apart by like some sort of like claws, like they have claw marks like all over them.
is there anything useful around the camp?
Yeah, not the tents, but like looking around, you see that they all have these explorers packs. And you know, outside of one of the tents are 3 large flasks.
I want to open up a flask and see what's inside, or try to smell.
Yeah, it appears to be Tej, that drink that everybody seems to really dig back in Port Nyanzaru.
Any
Oh, so
weapons?
How many rations are left in their explorers packs?
Let me grab a percentage. They would have had 10 days worth. So they got yeah, like most of the rations are still there, like 9 days worth of rations.
All right.
They may have been mostly just like surviving off of berries and dancing monkey fruit or whatever.
By looking at them, are their faces all scratched up? Could they potentially be identified? Like if I asked Azaka, or would that be a stupid question?
No, it wouldn't be a stupid question, but I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they'd be identifiable if she knows them.
Okay. As Azaka, whenever she shows up and I'm like looking over the bodies, just
Yeah.
Azaka, do either of these 3 look familiar? Maybe friends or
Actually, yeah, they do. They had tried to hire me. And I made the same deal talking about Firefinger, and they instead went off with one of the other guides. I'm not sure which.
They're gone. The guide's not here then.
No, I don't think so.
Excuse me, Asaka, if I may ask a question very quickly. About, in relation to us, where would a place known as the Laughing Gorge be?
The Laughing Gorge.
Is that further inland? Have we passed it? Where would that be?
I don't know. I'd have to find it on the map in order to properly answer that question.
Yes.
By the way, I take the 3 flasks.
Okay.
I was going to ask if I could take the rations and one of the hempen ropes.
What's with you? You and your rope.
Yes, 3 coils of rope.
It'll come in handy someday, I promise.
When I hang myself.
One for each of us, so we don't have to suffer.
Is
I already
Taj?
have.
Is Taj like an alcoholic drink?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they have any arrows?
Yeah, I was asking if they had any weapons.
Yeah, they've got rusted short swords. I mean, they can probably be cleaned up.
Don't care about
And
Do they have a charter of exploration on them?
Ooh, good question.
let's see. They do not have a charter of exploration.
Oh, I'm gonna have to ascertain all of their assets as a member of the thing.
And Yeah, there were a couple of short bows and some arrows.
Fuck
They
yeah!
they appear to be severely warped.
God damn it! You son of a bitch!
You hate me.
I wonder, Zaka, did you know all the guides, or could the
I
guide?
know a good number of them, but
I'm curious if maybe this Boulder Horn was the guide they hired, maybe who's newer, maybe he decided to try his hands. But they did come out this way, which was the way that you had originally wanted to. Why didn't you choose them? Or
no, they didn't choose me.
interesting.
Yeah, I made them that offer, and next I heard they went off with another guide.
But they still came this way.
They still came this way, so I don't know if it's just coincidence or if they were after what.
And how long ago was
I
that?
asked. It was about nearly a month ago.
Dumbasses. Oh.
But they've only, it looks like they haven't been dead for too long. Maybe a couple days, week.
They were dead long enough for the stupid arrows to vorp.
I believe that's the rain.
Fuck!
If you want to spend 5 character points, I will say that you can find a quiver's worth of those arrows. Like you can select like up to 20 arrows out of those couple of quivers.
Holy
Ribbon.
shit. Here we go.
Ribbon.
Yes.
I know you've given this to me in the past, but and he's holding up his light crossbow and the quiver full of arrows or bolts. But I don't ever use it. You seem to be low on your own ammunition. Would you care for it?
I hold up the crossbow. Well, I don't need the actual crossbow, but I would very much appreciate the bolts.
Well, I suppose in trade for the rations, I'll leave them the crossbow and you may have the bolts.
I very much appreciate that. Thank you. How many bolts do you have?
I've got 20.
Taking all them hoes.
I'm thinking that the injuries that they suffered were from those rabbit thing. What are they called?
Terror
Dorgons.
people?
The
Terror birds.
you guys are Zorbos.
Zorbos. That's what I was saying.
Listen, not trolling you would be the wrong thing to do here.
Can I make a check to see if I think it's from that or the terror? Well, I guess I wouldn't really know too much about the terror people.
But if you knew it wasn't the Zorbos, we could make a couple assumptions based on where we are.
Yeah, you could make a medicine check.
Let me do it.
Don't let him do it. It's fine. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding, Paul.
What were you doing before this? Were you distracted?
Now I'm just stealing stuff from them.
Can
Grave robbing.
He's distracted with dead bodies.
if I ask him for help, can I have advantage?
Yeah.
If he looks over, cool. I'll roll up, but be like, Echoes, help me identify. Does this look like the Zorbos to you?
Help him.
Yeah, they don't look like the Zorbo's claw marks. The Zorbo's claw marks were more like they're more devastating.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It seems like these claw marks didn't go maybe as deep or cut as wide, so it could be potentially what we're going to be fighting against or something else.
Yes.
Did anyone look in the tents to see if there was anything?
Oh, I'll go look in the tents, and then I just rush off and try to go inside the tent.
He's quite an excitable old man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
it
couple
looks
of like ruined sleeping bags and stuff, bedrolls.
Okay.
Yeah, that
but no other body of the guide.
Right.
I'm just checking through the tents, and I report whatever I see. Unless there's a body. If not.
It's a bummer because the rain has most likely washed away any tracks or anything that we could potentially do to find Boulderhorn. Seems like he went that way. At least to carve the thing in the tree, his name.
Do you think that if we go that direction, that we will find him?
Maybe he was captured. Or maybe
is that the same direction that we are going now?
the clearing, is that going away, or is the name closer to the spire or further away from the spire?
It's closer to the spire. I mean, not by much, but
yeah. It's only like a couple, like what, 50, 100 feet away,
yeah,
something like that.
And Azaka had been she had been examining the whole campground and stuff while you guys were doing your thing. That's what I rolled her wisdom check for. And aside from whatever attacked these things, she determined that they were completely alone. Like the muddy footprints or whatever else. Like she rolled really good. So. She's pretty sure that they were alone. She doesn't know who the guy that went with them was, but she knows that whoever that guide wasn't here when they were killed.
Interesting. Could have put. So she, from what you're saying, there was only like 3 discernible, like tracks, and it's theirs. So they can't even find the footprints of the other things that killed them.
Right.
So, from that, maybe they were killed by the pterodons. If there's... Or pteranodon.
Quite possibly.
If they never came... If you can only see their 3 footprints, then maybe the creatures that killed them came from the sky.
Yeah, they had quite a fight.
Sad. Should we take the time to bury them, or let the jungle take them as it will?
That is a good question. What is the custom?
They are already to the point where the weapons are decaying. Let the bodies follow.
I believe in that previous fort we were in, they burned bodies.
They burned the zombies, I believe, so to make sure they wouldn't come back.
Oh, was that what it was? They were not very clear then.
I believe so.
Undril is she's kind of dragging the bodies, and looks like she's getting ready to just kind of like say a prayer over them.
Onyx is dragging a body.
Helping?
Yeah. Onyx is an adorable cat.
Not just eating it?
No, it's an adorable
That's what I was wondering. She's like trying to like lay them out and like give them some sort of like peace for the afterlife. And
he literally like nudges
dragging one off into the jungle.
He like drags one over where she's doing, and he nudges the arm with his head until it's like over the body crossed. It's the most adorable thing ever.
Okay.
Everyone will love this cat. That is my goal.
Have to beat Barian for it.
Barian will love it too.
Probably.
Cool.
She doesn't say anything else. It's like, so I mean, you guys can continue to discuss talking about
I'm not sure that there's much more to learn from the situation that would actually help us in our adventure. It's sad that they were, it seems like, abandoned by whoever they hired, or maybe they didn't hire anyone. Maybe they decided to go at it alone.
I suppose it's possible.
I find it highly unlikely, so.
I didn't get the name of whatever guide they hired, so.
Why would you?
I was curious. But the other guides around the marketplace didn't know.
We talked to 3 other ones. The 2 are the what was it? The one-armed dwarf?
Yeah.
And then the 2 tabaxi.
And to answer your question, Rebin, Laughing Gorge is southeast of Firefinger, like southeast.
Okay.
Why, do you have a
possible interest? Opportunities for a favor owed.
Maybe let's help Undrill and then.
Oh, I'm not saying we have to do anything about it now. It's just rumors that we heard when we were first brought to the port. For all I know, it's too late to do anything about it. So we shall carry on as we were.
Aiku would help Undrill kind of like move the bodies and or like cover them maybe with the tent.
Sure.
And not take too much time on it. Doesn't want to waste too much part of the day.
Yeah, I'd say you guys are like maybe going to spend an hour there unless you start doing other stuff.
No, yeah. That's all Aiku would want to spend, so he would do that and then suggest moving along unless somebody else wants to do something differently.
Negatory.
Arian's good with whatever. As per usual.
All right, so after like kind of setting the halflings to rest under a tarp and letting them just go back into the earth as soup. You guys start moving back along, getting a little closer to your next destination. By evening, you guys reach the this other river, the river Tiriki. And it's starting to get dark as you guys approach, so Zaka suggests it's a good time to set camp.
Follow suit, make camp.
Of course.
How far did we travel away from them?
About half a day.
Fuck that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was like noonish. Twas about noon.
Okay, so we're getting like we can hear / see the Tariki, the river.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, set up camp, set up the tent, help put up the rain catcher, and go to sleep for Aiku. Unless somebody wants to have a conversation with him.
Rain catches.
Rain catcher. Yeah, Zaka and Undrill do their usual stuff. They eat their food, drink some water. Undrill takes off her armor.
Yeah.
Does the stuff to it. Does that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep, same.
All right, where are we in my order of people taking watch? Zeskiel, please give me a perception check.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not me. And for once, it's not because it's Zeskiel, but because it's perception.
12.
Okay. Yeah, so unless there's anything you guys wanted to do at night, you all take your watches as you do. The night passes uneventfully. And the next day, for the first time in days, it's actually it's a nice day. It's no rain.
Mm-hmm.
How strange.
Yeah.
Foreboding.
Zaka seems really, really pleased that it has stopped raining. So does Undrill. They're both just like, oh man, it's been raining for days.
It is nice to have the rain to stop.
The sun is like streaming through the through the canopy. The river is a little murky from all the mud and stuff, but it's it's a good point to
Cross over and die from
whatever
whatever in the river.
A bit humid.
Azaka, is there an easy way across the river? Is the river like very is it like a heavy current? It looks like, according to the map, it kind of stops soon. Gonna hit this like rock.
Yeah.
And kind of maybe.
Oh, that's where it's coming from. Yeah.
That's where it's coming from. Okay.
That's where it's coming from.
And it's streaming off of that like runoff and then down into the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down towards Port Nines are. Yep. Yeah, it's she's like there is a place to cross right near Firefinger. The water's not as deep.
Good.
It's only about waist high, and if
A couple of
with
us.
any luck, the current will, from the current rains will have subsided a bit by then. It should be fairly easy to cross.
Good. Making our way downtown.
Yeah, making your way downtown.
Oh yeah.
All right, so give me a someone. You guys pick. Someone give me a D20 roll for Azaka's
I can make it.
navigation.
Does anybody else want to roll it?
No, you go for it.
Okay.
Ha!
Fair enough.
I also need a perception check from Zeskiel.
All I'm saying is it could have been a 10, boys.
Another perception.
Okay, and why don't you give me a nature check, Ecos, for looking for stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll.
He says begrudgingly.
Again, I'm looking for a mandrake root.
Yeah,
Snake
you do
vine
find
pollen.
mandrake root.
Nice.
That's it. You have to find the other one later.
We'll even say you like find it in the morning, like when you wake up.
Sweet.
It's right next to your face.
You were sleeping on it the whole time.
What the fuck?
God. Can't believe you didn't find it sooner.
How many do I find? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You roll over, pull it out of the ground a little bit, start screaming.
It's really funny because. Never mind. Go into that later.
Would ask him if he found anything at the end of the day.
I would say no.
Cool. I believe him. I don't have any reason to distrust him.
Okay, so you guys have moved along, following the river. Man, or you think you have anyway.
Ah.
You may have been following another tributary. Who knows? However,
Yeah.
sometime in mid-afternoon, as you guys are starting to talk about whether or not you're going to break for the night, something comes lumbering out of the jungle at you.
Foot!
Yeah,
Oh,
it comes
boy.
lumbering. Let me get
It's
rid
a-
of these.
It's a lumberjack.
It's a lumberjack.
Shit. They're the worst.
Paul Bunyan was the most feared creature.
You guys are
They always have better beards than the rest of us, and their plaid is phenomenal.
No one can compete.
No one can complete with those flannels.
If you guys wanted to, I'm going to move you to the battle map, and if you guys wanted to change where you were walking, I put you guys back the way I had you on my other marching order, unless you guys were going to be doing something else.
I'm gonna be at the front again.
Yeah, I think that's probably where we'd all be. Unless...
Looks about right, yeah. Barrion is talking or with his bird a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
He literally just counted us, so.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
No, because
A perfect trap.
he was counting how many idiots just walked into their death.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the Raven makes 8. Yep.
What the fuck?
Could also be counting the panther.
True.
Lumbering out of the
Onyx isn't stupid.
terrible jungle comes a huge dead ogre.
Oh, that looks sick.
God, he is pretty.
Yeah,
that does
I
kind
mean,
of work.
he's so dead, and he's also so big.
And very pretty.
Yeah, and very pretty.
I've said that multiple times, hoping he doesn't eat me first.
Yeah, no, he doesn't understand common though, man.
Oh fuck.
Very pretty.
Ruh-roh.
He understands.
No, Barian.
Ruh-roh.
Yeet.
Ruh-roh, boys.
Fuck, I go right after him.
Ruh-roh.
Is everybody on here?
Azaka's not.
Oh, I haven't put Azaka on there. She needs to get on there, and so does Undril.
God, Jesus.
Amen.
All right, Well, this dude here has caught you guys completely by surprise because of a low perception check.
Oh, you said something was coming lumbering out. I would have heard that.
Except for you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, not with enough time to react as he takes a swing at Azaka, who was number 7. Lucky number 7.
Oh, that's what you're counting on Dave.
Yeah.
Told you.
See who he was coming after.
Oh, thank God, not me. I probably would have died in one hit.
Yeah, he is swinging this huge morning star around. He's just swinging it around, and he is so dead and swinging that morning star. And he does hit her for 17 points of bludgeoning damage, as she's just like, Christ. And that'll take us to the top. It's a guy she knows back in Port Nyanzara. His name is Christ, and he does stuff.
Does he like do anything cool?
Hope he saves us soon.
Used to be his partner.
Wait, he does. You hope he saves us? So does he work miracles or some shit?
No, he's just a dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I left you an opening right there for a joke, Mondo, and you decided to just let it hang. It's okay though.
Thanks.
I'm
All
just
right, so she Undril is like, she is completely horrified at this thing that has showed up, and she casts her spiritual weapon. Nice, good for you. Look at you. You're not so useless today. As her large spectral mace appears in the air and takes a swing at the thing's head, and it takes 10 points of force damage. She's also going to, you guys know what she's going to do. Does that sacred flame. And let's see how this guy does. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Takes another 7 points of damage from the sacred flame as it lights up with spectral light. And then he goes again. He's going to take another swing at Azaka, hitting her for another 13 points of bludgeoning damage with that morning star, that big, big morning star. Revan.
Terrifying.
What will Rebin do?
bonus action. Hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what I'm gonna hunter's mark. Or
The bird.
I was thinking Zeskil actually.
Bring it.
It's an accident.
It was an accident. You were standing in front of me. Light crossbow maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? Light crossbow. 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah, you hit him.
Let me just double check because I might have unclicked my. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Oof.
Yeah, he takes 8 points of damage.
That's still one more than it would have been without Hunter's Mark.
That's true. That's so true.
And I'm gonna back up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna have Onyx come here. Both well within our speed limits. And my turn.
All right. Up in his grill,
Man, why you gotta get in his grill like that?
forming a shield between him and my companions. Hello, Morningstar. Neat longsword.
Yeah, it meets longsword. You hit him.
Okay. Now is where it gets fun. So
Yeah.
damage,
Mm-hmm.
8. And then I'm gonna divine smite him because I don't like undead things.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 3d8. I mean, I can only assume this guy's undead based on how he's
Looking for sure.
looking right now.
Oh yeah, he's undead.
Just making sure everything
Mhm.
adds up correctly. Yep, Yep, 2d8 for first spell slot plus 1d8. Cool. So 20
Nice.
points of extra damage.
Nice.
Good roll.
He
28
takes
total.
28 points of damage.
Yep. So it's just a
20 of it radiant.
green little smoky flame thing on my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And that will be it.
Okay, Aiku.
Yeah, I'll stay where I am, and I will Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it was the stench coming off of him. Maybe it was like the fact that he was bellowing like a dead thing.
Based off the
Like a-
miss, I'll back up. I'm scared of him a little bit. Scared of him a little. Back up.
Of course,
Barian.
Barian at the ready. And he will throw a similar punch.
Yeah, that one actually hits
You should take some lessons.
for 5 points of force damage. And he gets shoved back 10 feet.
Excellent. Do not attack my friends. All right, and end my turn.
Okay. Azaka Stormfang, glad to stop having been pummeled on by this thing. She is going to whip out the longbow and take a couple of shots at him. Hitting him twice for a total of 8 points of piercing damage. He's now got 2 arrows stuck in him, along with all the other things that are stuck in him.
Nice.
I will use Shillelagh on my quarterstaff as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And taking a look at, I'm gonna move up just a little bit. Taking a look at his morning star.
Mhm.
Is it made out of metal?
It is made out of metal.
Then I shall cast heat metal on
Mhm.
the morning star,
Sure.
level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dealing 8 damage, and then he must make a con save. Or either he needs to make a con save or he has to drop the weapon.
Right.
And if he fails the con save, he gets disadvantage on attack rolls. And he does not fail.
He does not fail.
Yeah.
Zombie don't feel pain.
In fact, because he's dead and stuff, and it's like, it's dead flesh, we'll say that, man, he couldn't drop the thing now if he wanted to. It's now seared into his hands.
Oh, sweet deal.
And it
Yeah.
smells horrible.
Oh, yeah, it does. Undrill is going to, once again, she's going to use that.
What does subsequent mean again? Is it every other or
Every turn after.
every
every turn?
Subsequent is
Okay.
continuous.
Cool beans.
There was the spiritual weapon. Yeah, she's going to use her spiritual weapon again. Missing him. Following it up with Sacred Flame. And he makes the save amazingly.
Round of applause. Now he must enter combat.
Yeah, he's gonna run back up. Back at Azaka.
God damn it.
Back at his acre,
Swinging that morning star. He doesn't like her. Man, he hits her again for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's doing a lot of damage there,
He is
Damn.
doing a lot of damage.
don't you know?
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, she gets hit like real hard. She's just like gets knocked for a loop, and it's Rebin's turn to do something about it.
I don't know about something, but I'll shoot him with the crossbow.
Okay, yeah, you can try that.
25.
Yeah, you hit him
Pew, 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 pew.
9.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't really know what else. I don't really want to. I don't want to have Onyx just go and get in his face.
Right.
She should probably.
Yeah,
Long
Zeska, you hit him
swords,
with that
what-
long sword. I'm assuming you moved up on him,
Oh, yeah. Do I have to?
unless you got
Oh,
reach.
yes.
Yeah.
I thought he moved into the same exact spot. My bad.
No.
All right, so that's 9, and you already know I'm burning another spell slot for
Oh
this.
man, you're burning another spell slot.
You
So I'm gonna have
already know.
1 left after this. 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. Tell
That
me.
was some really good rolls, and by really good, I mean one really good one.
Okay. I mean it's dead, so I'm gonna like, what's the word?
Coat it?
Hamstring it so it falls on the
Mhm.
ground,
Yeah.
and then chop off all of its body parts, leaving just its head, and wait for it to die.
Okay.
Rebin's gonna start slow clapping.
And this is all two-handed, by the way. Just hack, hack.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that our friend Zeskiel finally got his kill.
I turn to Rabin and start walking towards him.
I'm still clapping.
How petty this party is.
I agree.
Seems to be a giant black cat in front of me. It's weird. I don't know how that happened. All that I did was whittle it down enough for you to finish it off. I don't see why you're mad at me.
I poke it with my stick.
Okay. Which piece of it?
All right, he cut it apart.
Yeah.
The abdomen.
Okay.
The abdominial piece.
Yeah, like blood and like, gross.
How big is a morning star?
It's times like these where I wish I had
His
Thomas.
morning star is pretty big.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's any usable weapons
you
embedded
just
in
say
his
that?
body?
You know what?
That was definitely a euphemism.
Yeah, there's like a short sword sticking out of one of its eyes, like in
Don't
its
want
eye
that.
socket. Yeah.
I'm fine then.
Does there seem to be any kind of magical item or useful components that is not contaminated by his disgusting flesh?
Can I put my 2 crossbow bolts out of him?
Yeah, you can.
Can I look?
Are
To...
they usable? You should ask that. I know you're gonna make a roll for it.
Yeah, I am.
$20 are usable.
No, they're not usable. They both broke.
I'm shoving them right back into his eye.
Okay.
I want to try and take a look at his forehead to see if that triangle's on it.
That's a great question.
That triangle is not on it.
I really wish I was a wizard right now with thaumaturgy, because when Paul went to poke it, I totally would have had it move.
Oh, sorry. Did you say there was anything like magical or any cool items?
Oh, give me an investigation check. Like anything on it has been definitely spoiled by its body, but yeah, you don't detect anything. You don't see anything that looks
those,
more
like,
useful than.
worm-like tendrils that I thought I saw when you zoomed the picture in its stomach.
Those are its
Intestines.
guts. Yeah, those are its intestines.
Oh, I saw something else. I'm thinking about Hunt Showdown because I haven't played forever and I miss it. I'm gonna take one of those and I'm gonna just pull on it and yank it out.
It kind of starts falling apart in your hand. I mean, it's pretty putrid, but yeah, you can do that.
As this decaying ball of meat, slowly,
Yeah.
like parts of it slip out of my hand,
Oh, jeez.
I look at Echoes.
I have not seen this custom amongst you all before. Are you all right? Is the humidity getting to you?
I'm looking right at Echoes with putrid, decaying meat in my hand.
I'm just gonna. I Echoes prepares a spell.
And then I drop it. And I start walking past Echoes.
What is wrong with all of you?
And then as I walk past him and it's too late and he can't see me anymore, I wipe my hand off on his back.
That's fine. Echoes doesn't care about stuff like that.
I wasn't throwing at you, so
I think if you threw it on him, Echoes, you may have pushed him off the edge.
I feel like the only reason Revin wouldn't have thrown it at you is because there was enough of it on his hand that he could just wipe it on you. But he made it feel like a pat, like you did a good job, buddy. It's acknowledgement for all your hard work. It'll take you a while to smell what really happened.
Oh, Echoes has a terrible sense of smell. He's never gonna smell it.
Good.
May I roll insight to see what's wrong with my party? Like, do they have forest fever or anything?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You know what's wrong with us is we've been bonding and we've been creating these little niche moments that we have that you just don't know about because you're never here.
That's true.
Ooh, the snap.
Oh,
Wait,
snap.
wait. In the words of Bacon, boom.
He got it that time, Bacon. You suck.
I think he let me have it. I was pretty upset last time.
That is definitely a euphemism.
Um,
My
Sure.
catchphrase. It's my catchphrase for the day. I decided the first time I said it.
I haven't done anything weird. I'm not.
What
I
about
do
the
not have a
time
hay fever.
you
I would say Echoes acting a little shady.
Echoes is a little?
Yeah, his personality has definitely changed a little bit.
You've been acting very shady.
Yeah.
They're looking to shine you on shady records right now.
Oh God.
I mean, he's not doing anything shady right now, but in the past.
And then I mean, Aiku and Zeskiel after the zombie invasion in the fort were the definition of shady.
Yeah, but I was the only one that saw that and fucking
Yeah, but you
Zeskiel almost
came and
killed me.
You came and told Revin. Revin just didn't do anything about it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but
Revin,
Damn,
Revin
Barry's the
for
only
as
normal one.
Revin for as weird as he is, he's doing it just because he needs a de-stressor. Otherwise, he'd go crazy in these fucking jungles.
so what's the plan? Where we
I say
headed?
we keep moving.
Does he sit around and do nothing? Does that?
There doesn't seem to be anything worthwhile with this bag of nonsense. It looks disgusting. I poke it again with my stick. Let's get out of here before it starts stinking up the place. I could already smell something weird. It's probably the dead body.
Yeah, it probably.
Yeah, probably. All right, so you guys are going to continue on. I would like two navigation checks. So someone give me 2 d20s.
I got you. Roll 2d20.
Yeah,
Man.
One was good.
one was good.
One was bacon.
And roll
I
more
would
for
like
her.
a perception check from Aiku.
Not
That's
bad.
not bad.
Not bad. And I would like I would like a nature check from Echoes. Yeah. All right. So that day and that night passed by. The rest of the day and the night passed by uneventfully. The next morning, you guys get up, start moving again. Azaka seems to think that like she's followed another tributary, even though she had well, actually, you know what? No, she knows where she's going. She needs Echoes. Give me another roll of a d20. She's got advantage, so heading this way. So okay, yeah. So not lost. So that's good.
Good.
You guys get to the point where she says there's a good place to cross the river, and the river, it looks like it might be, the current is pretty strong, but it's it doesn't seem as deep as it has other areas.
Can you move us to the Cholt map?
Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I thought you were on the Cholt map. My bad. I was on the Cholt map.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
I've forgotten. Where are we headed again?
To your house,
Fire
Echoes.
Fire fist.
Oh.
Where are we headed?
Fire fist.
We're headed to Fire Finger.
That's the one.
Wow. Okay.
Flame Fist is.
Oh, by the way, Aiku, here, I give him a mandrake. The mandrake.
Ah, you found it.
I found this a couple days ago.
Ha!
You
That's all
didn't
Revan says.
give it to me then?
I kind of forgot why I was looking for it, and then for some odd reason, watching that extremely explosive, disgusting monster bleeding there on the floor reminded me of you. So I remember to give it back. Here you go.
I asked you for it and you told me you didn't find it. It's the mandrake, right?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it anyway. Thank you.
Okay.
Cool. You remember the other one that I wanted?
Yes. Snakevine pollen.
Got it.
And you wanted some sort of poisonous plant too, right?
I didn't ask for that.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
I think
I'll
you
walk
kind of
away.
already gave me one with this fruit.
Whoops.
How do you guys want to handle crossing the river here?
Full blazes, giant nutsack out.
I
Barely
could turn
come
into a
on.
giant crocodile and just have everyone ride on my back. But then I would lose a wild shape, and I don't want to do that. So no.
How fast the current? That's it.
Like I said, it's moving pretty good, but it's not terrible. But it does look a little, like I said, not as deep as it is as you guys were like moving along. But deep enough. It's still kind of murky, so you really won't know. Like you can't see the bottom, like even at the
How does
back.
jumping work in D&D?
You hit A and
it's
hey.
jumping is
Who's our best swimmer? We could potentially have someone go across, tie a rope to something, and use that. They could pull everyone along.
I
imagine that would be Zescu.
A long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Standing long jump, half that distance.
Of
so
your,
if
of
I
your
were
modifier or of your strength score?
Your strength score.
Okay, so I can only jump 6 feet.
How
I
much
can
is a right
jump 8 feet, but then I have an ability called jump, which triples the creature's jump distance is tripled until the end of the spell. So I can jump 8, 16, 24.
Wait, how
24
much
feet.
was it?
Yeah, it's about 60 feet.
Oh, shit, never mind.
across. Yeah,
Fuck that.
the river is about 60 feet across. Like most other places, it's also been a lot wider as well. Like she said, this is the best place to cross. It's not as wide. It's not as deep here.
So it's 60 feet across. That's a long walk / swim.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Alright,
actually
maybe-
not that bad, but it's decent.
It's a single dash.
And we,
action.
but we have several. My guess is we're going to get in the water and we're going to be asked to make strength checks. And
Mhm.
as I looking at it and seeing the current, I don't think, although the current's not moving very fast, I don't think I would be capable of, if I slip and fall, it would be over.
Die.
My-
Varian,
Yes.
hemp and rope, please.
He hands him one.
I tie it around my waist. I toss the rest to Aiku.
Yeah, hold on to it.
Let's go, bitch.
Tie it around your waist, Aiku.
Yeah, but if you slip and fall, then I would just go with you. Shouldn't we have the person swim to the other side? We have, what, 120 feet of rope?
I can turn into
Yeah.
a.
So what happens if I slip and fall beforehand? You guys need to all just grab onto the rope and then tie more onto it as I get further out.
Sure.
Or just do it now.
I wrap it around my arm. Oh, you know what?
Just start-
Actually, how far are we from the tree line?
Just start tying all of the rope together.
How far
gonna
are
shoot it
we
across.
from the tree line?
We
Hang
should
on a
probably
second,
use
Castle.
2 ropes.
All right, it's like the tree line goes pretty much right up to the river on both sides.
I'm tying the fucking end of it, the very end of it, to the tree.
Why don't? If it makes you feel more comfortable, IQ, I can turn into a fish or some sort of aquatic creature, take the end of the rope, swim across, and then tie one end, and then tie that one to the other tree.
I mean, if you can turn into a fish, even if.
But I can't hold the rope if it has a fish. So
It's,
that's
here's another idea. Why don't you turn into a fish, go across, and I shoots the fucking shit with an arrow or a bow?
I don't think it needs to be this. We just need someone to cross it with the rope.
Just go!
Can I just start walking?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Part of it is tied around his waist. Part of it is tied to a tree. Even if he slips and we can't hold him, it's tied to a fucking tree.
Yeah, and we can pull him back, but like
Go.
for someone
He's
who has
going.
6 strength, -2, I roll that shit, get a -1. I'm drowning. I'm gonna
Okay,
make sure
so
I don't
what do you need
die
from
by
me, Mondo?
fucking
I
drowning.
need, I need 2 athletics checks, one for each 30 feet you're crossing.
Even though it is tied, I was gonna say me and Onyx are holding it so that we can pull him in a little easier than just letting him go all the way and having to pull it from the.
Yeah, you start making your way out into the water. It seems like the undercurrent is a lot stronger than it appears above the water, and like you get like pulled off your feet and like start like heading down river.
Okay.
Me and Onyx are immediately gonna pull him in.
On the first athletics check,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm immediately pulling him in.
what does the 15 do for me?
Nothing. That was if you succeeded on the first one. Like,
Gotcha.
that was for the second 30
Yeah,
feet.
so as soon as that,
So we're gonna say that counts as you not like as you being able to like get dragged back to shore without like hitting your head on a rock or something.
What do you need me to roll?
well, I think
Is it just you and the panther?
I'm sure everyone would help.
Yeah, I'd
But
say
I'm
that's
assuming we're not having everybody roll.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
So
we're not even
everyone
gonna have
does it.
anyone roll. If
yeah,
everyone's
'cause
helping.
we're just gonna pull the rope, pull him back in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have it be some sort of like crazy comedy of errors where you all roll.
All right.
ones and-
Want me to do it again?
Fish.
Yeah, so you
across.
see, after you get out, like if you want to start walking again, you can absolutely do that.
Fish
Okay.
across now.
He wants to try again.
Give me the first roll.
Oh god, I went too far up. Okay.
Fish across.
Yeah,
Now.
you slip again. It's like that current is just.
Oh
You're
my
not
god, just give me the first one. Ah!
Fish
To save myself.
I don't
across
want to.
now. Okay, I'm gonna hold my cross.
Oh, you know what? You know what? No. Fuck this. On that first one that I rolled,
Yeah.
Don't use a card. Don't use
fuck
a
this.
card.
I am petty as fuck. Give me that shit.
All right.
17
Why is that card
athletics
so
check.
big?
Okay.
All the cards are that size.
You
Oh.
Yeah, so you make it across, like you feel like your feet slipping on the rocks. The water as you go out deeper it comes up to like like just above your waist, but
Jesus.
you do make it to the other shore.
I'm just gonna scream in fucking triumph. And then cut the rope and disappear into the forest.
My rope.
Wait, really?
No,
Oh.
not yet. Tell
I'm
me what
going before Aiku.
Tell me what I need to do.
Tie it to the other
Just
side.
tie it to the tree.
Yeah, do I
Yeah.
need to make a check for that?
No, but
Okay.
you do see that something else seems to be tied to the tree. Like you see like a lot of ropes like tied around the tree. They're kind of old and
Yeah.
and
Seems
tattered.
like
Other
What
ropes
else
have
do
been
I
tied.
see about the ropes?
Oh, that's it from this side of the tree.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
But yeah, you're able to tie. Well, actually, as you're going around the tree to tie it,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a dead guy who's been lashed to the tree.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like his he's been crawled on with like all sorts of like insects and stuff. They seem to have been like eating him for probably a couple of days.
Cool.
Yeah,
Got anything cool on him?
he doesn't. He's completely naked.
He's got some insects on him though.
He does. Yeah,
Are they cool?
they look pretty cool. There's like all sorts of different colored ants. There's black ants, orange ants,
I'm
red
gonna
ants.
poison spray the body.
Okay.
Just
like
help
bug
it
spray.
along.
Yeah, that happens. A whole bunch of the ants just kind of like drop off and die.
So how are we doing this? Are we like tight roping it? Are we holding the rope as we go? What's happening?
You're
I'm
gonna
waiting
give
for
me.
Castle to cross, and then I'm cutting the rope.
I'm going across before Ike.
Um,
Do not cut my rope.
How's Onyx gonna get across?
Actually, I want to be on the rope
Don't
right
swim.
in front of Aiku.
all right. Who is going next? And what you'll be doing is you'll be giving me 2 athletics checks, one and then another one after we see if you succeed or fail. They will be made with advantage because you've got that rope to hold on to.
I'll go. Fuck it.
Can I hold the rope as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Easy.
Rebin, you make it across the water.
No, the halfway point. Then I cut the rope.
You make it to the halfway point. And the rope is cut.
And I still make it.
Yeah.
I walk up and like, that was adorable. And
I
I'm
didn't
holding-
actually cut the rope, but you're welcome.
All right, here's IQ's an advantage. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Wait, so if he took the rope and tied it to the tree, does that mean Aiku's going without an insurance of a rope?
Yep.
Fuck.
Tied something around Ike.
That would lose my balance, right, and then lose grip.
Yeah.
And you have nothing tied to him?
Onyx is gonna jump in the water to save fucking Aiku.
Okay, Aiku, first I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
20.
Nice. Okay, you managed to not get battered about by rocks, but you are like heading downstream.
Yeah, so I would just do my best to like walk at the angle, like going down.
Well, no, your feet are no longer like
Okay.
you know, you're like
swim at the angle.
yeah, you can try and swim at the angle.
Yeah.
So
Like I'm not fighting the current. I'm going with it, but at the angle towards the side, so that
Sure.
to like
We have rope. Can we just throw more rope towards Aiku?
I'm taking it into my own hands.
someone tie rope.
Right, it's not gonna
God
work.
damn it.
What do you need me to roll?
Another athletics check to do the swimming.
Fuck. I said
Um,
I wanted Onyx to jump in to go save him.
Yeah, no, I heard you. Onyx can go jump in and like start swimming down that way. Have me give a
He's got
Give me an
50
athletics
speed,
check.
by the way. Just so it's known, he's got 50 movement speed. compared
Okay.
to Our measly little 30s.
But now we're in swimming speed.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
actually, it's not swimming speed. It's only swimming speed for Aiku because he's the only one who's
I'm
trying
gonna-
to swim through
but
this.
don't split the party. I'm gonna wind up like 6 miles deep before I get out of this thing.
Well, so what? I'm just rolling.
Going back to Port.
Am I just rolling based off attributes? and-
Yeah, you're gonna do unless he has athletics as a skill. You're gonna roll strength, and if you dash swim to Aiku, you can cover 50 feet because it's half speed swimming speed.
Yeah, sure. Why not? 15, and 11 with the 22 advantage. I don't know if he has advantage because
He doesn't have advantage. You do reach Aiku though.
I'm gonna try and get this. Okay. I guess I'd try and hold on to him.
Okay.
I feel like I'd probably be if I rolled a 5, I'd probably be pretty frantic.
Give me another strength check at disadvantage as you're trying to swim Aiku to shore.
Oh, not me.
Yeah, no,
Me?
yeah.
I thought you said IQ, so I immediately thought you said 4.
Uh-oh.
Stop freaking out!
Lost the Panther and the...
All right, I'll
Just don't do anything. Just let it
So
play
I
out.
couldn't drag him, is what he's saying, right? I'm not losing my cat. My cat had 2 fine athletics. I just can't drag Aiku.
How close
Well,
are they to the other shore?
They're about like they're still like they're kind of like in the middle of they're in the middle of the river.
Revan's running downstream now that Onyx is there.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Before
shout from
we go any
across-
further, so like Aiku drags Onyx under is
Yeah.
basically what's happening here.
Fuck!
Before we roll any more dice, so this is the situation.
Sprinting.
You guys are hang on. So Aiku and Onyx are now 50 feet down the river. Okay, in the middle of the river. They're both under the water. What is everyone else doing? I know, Revan, you're sprinting.
I turn to the old man and I say,
Yeah.
fly across.
No, I can't. I still can't fly.
Swim
I-
across.
I'll wild shape into, I guess, a crocodile,
Mhm.
and then jump into the river and swim towards Aiku, and I think I can turn into a giant crocodile. So,
I think you can as well. Yeah.
yeah. Unless there's a better, I don't really know the aquatic animals of 5th edition, so I don't know if there's a better animal I could use to
Birds.
perhaps grab them. But I think,
Not really. It's probably gonna
yeah,
be
I
better.
think giant crocodile will be fine. I'll change and
Find
jump into the water and then swim towards them and hopefully try to do whatever I can to grab them.
Okay. Zeskiel, what are you doing?
I am shouting at Barian since now Barian is the only one. Like, hey, come on, time to get over.
All right, and
Okay.
You can
What?
teleport, right?
I was thinking of doing that. Yeah,
Wait, aren't you a warlock too?
yeah,
IQ.
Yeah, I'm a warlock. I can't teleport though.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Teleporting is my racial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself first.
Mm-hmm.
And it doubles my movement speed, or it lets me allow. Yeah, I can't speak. This is the spell.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That'll get me what, halfway across?
Well, no, that would give you I would say using that, I'd say you could make one athletics check to, if you succeed on one athletics check, you'd get across.
All right.
And with advantage because the rope is there.
Yeah. So yeah. So you haul yourself along that rope real quick and you get to the other side.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Okay. I would like Onyx and Aiku to both give me Constitution saving throws.
So as like, I'm grabbing, like I grab onto him, like I'd instantly know that he was pulled under.
Mhm.
I would let go. So
Okay.
there's that. There's the con.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just basically, like leave the Panther and myself up to our own devices to get saved. If one of us drowns because of ourselves, that's fine. But I don't want to each other.
It's
to
no
drown one
longer
another.
going to be because of himself.
Right.
It's going to 100% be because of a certain fuckhead.
Onyx takes 6 points of damage as like he's like
What did you
battered
think was
by
gonna
rocks
happen?
along the bottom of
I
the-
thought Onyx's superior strength was going to pull you to shore.
But instead he takes 6 points of damage from like getting battered by rocks.
Yeah, I
As
know.
Aiku lets him
Oh,
go.
poor
I heard you.
Onyx.
Hmm.
Okay. No longer being burdened. If you would like, what's Onyx gonna do?
Onyx is going to swim to shore.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Ooh.
Okay, give me another con check. Oh man, he takes another 6 points or 1d6 points of damage from getting battered by rocks, man. He takes another 5 points of damage.
So, in 2 hit points, Revan's gonna kill himself. Is what's gonna happen. Revan's gonna commit suicide.
Can I do anything?
You could just get a new Onyx. Yeah, you were still heading down that way.
Right.
Actually, I would say by this round you would have caught up, but I need a athletics check from Aiku.
Got you. Fine, I will use.
And I need a con check.
There's that. 14.
Okay, all right. So
Fuck you.
so you swum back up to the surface and you're just kind of like, as this giant crocodile is like bearing down on you.
I wonder if there's any way I can make you know that it's me and not just a
swim
giant.
underneath the water.
That's what I'm hoping. What I would do if I see them.
Yeah.
My mindset is to, since I'm a giant crocodile, swim under and then try to lift their bodies above the water.
Okay.
And
Well,
then,
they're no longer together. Like
shit.
yeah. Onyx was trying to swim for shore.
All right, who's the closest?
Aiku.
Dude, I've said it a million times. Like, I'm cool with dealing with my own devices. I don't need to be saved.
Just let me die.
This is the exact reason why I did the rope, and I have a -2 strength. That's how it rolls.
I think I would. All right. Well, I feel like Onyx looks pretty hurt. I guess I would go for Onyx first.
Okay. All right. So you start swimming for Onyx.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything before
I am discussing the finer points of swimming with Barian.
Okay.
Yes, that is quite.
There's the guy who needed the rope
Interesting, but-
twice.
You see,
I mean, I'm across. You're dying.
are we not concerned with your
Aiku, give me another strength.
Survival of the
athletics check.
fittest, my friend Barian.
I see.
He
Yeah,
needs to be strong enough to
I got,
save it.
I got nothing else to help.
Right, that is very interesting. But if it is your custom, I will continue to abide by it.
I got nothing else to help myself, so
Aiku, do you need help?
let the snake drown. No.
Okay, you get sucked back under. Give me a con check.
I love how the skill is just like, yeah.
I
I
wish-
Okay,
can't
yeah.
catch
You
him.
you avoid getting smashed on rocks and stuff, and you've moved another 25 feet down under the water.
should I be
Onyx.
helping with that?
Athletics check.
Barian, let's start
No.
walking.
No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna do this. Onyx, I don't want you to die, buddy.
You just get a new one.
Thank you, God.
Yeah. See. Yeah. So you make it back up to the surface. There's a giant crocodile bearing down on you.
I'm going to be more worried about the rocks underneath that have been battering him. What's the range? God damn it! Fucker, I can't.
I mean, Rebin knows what's going on with the giant crocodile.
No, I know, but I'm saying Revan's probably shouting, "It's okay!
Oh yeah, no, he
Fight
can,
it!
yeah, he can hear you say that. Yeah.
That is nothing to be afraid of. Just let the crocodile help you."
So what do you?
I'm sprinting.
As he's sniffling.
Echoes, you are.
I have 2 questions. Am I able to? Am I up to Onyx at this point?
Yeah.
How close are we from the shoreline?
You're about 30 feet. This is all kind of happening in the middle of the river.
Am I able to just like toss his body out of the river? Like
Yeah.
using my snout, like
Well, no, it'd be like 30 feet. I don't know. Even a giant crocodile could
just,
throw.
all right. And then I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go and just try to go underneath Onyx and then
Mhm.
rise up so he's on my back.
Okay. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. No check required for that.
And then I guess I feel like Echoes would go for Aiku.
With the cat still on his back?
Yeah, I feel like he's not
Oh.
smart. I feel like he's not smart enough to put it back.
Brings the cat to shore.
Oh no.
Idiot.
So Echoes is gonna go towards Aiku. with the
Okay.
Aiku's 25 feet under the river.
Oh, you're under.
Well,
the
not
river?
under. He's 25 feet further down.
Oh,
He's not
you said
25 feet under. No, yeah,
down the river.
he's like so he's catching right. He's 25 feet.
And I'm hoping if Aiku sees the cat on my back, that he would understand.
Well, currently he is under the water.
Oh,
So, Aiku, give me an athletics check again.
Yep.
Yeah, so you get to, you break the surface of the water again, gasping, and there's a crocodile with a panther on its back, bearing down at you, swimming upstream at you.
And a very vocal German boy on the side of the river, running and screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to swim to the side. Like, I'm not just gonna sit there.
What strange
Okay.
customs.
I'm going to take my rope as I'm running,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try and like make some sort of knot or something that's like easy to throw,
Okay.
and
Like a
easy to
noose.
grab. Well, not a noose.
Mhm.
Although if Onyx dies, that'll be what's next. But
I have your
It's like-
rope when you die.
a heavy like knot at the end of the rope that would make it
Uh-huh.
easy to like swing and throw, and I'm gonna try to throw the rope to Aiku.
How's Azaka and Undril doing with their river crossing?
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
That's a great point. We never thought about that.
Yeah.
They have advantage because they have the rope to grab.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah. Zaka makes it across with no issues.
fuck them.
They're
We're like 100 fucking feet downriver.
Yeah, Undril makes it across. No issues. Aiku, give me an athletics check with advantage, because unless you're gonna wave off any assistance, I would say that I know you're trying to make it to the shore with your own devices. I would assume that if
I'm not gonna like kick him away. I think I'm smart enough to understand like
I'm throwing you.
who he is, but I'm just trying to not be sucked underwater anymore.
right, yeah. So with the advantage on that, you know, as like he's kind of maybe pushing you or bumping you, if that sounds good to you, Echoes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so he manages to get you to shore. You're about like, you're about like 125 feet like further away from the rest of the group at this point. But yeah, you make it to shore, like soaking wet, sputtering.
We're slowly walking down the beach. I imagine the four of us just talking about the finer points of swimming still.
yes,
It's
I've
all
heard
about
of a
Baron, it's all about the
butterfly.
breaststroke.
Really, I'm more of a fan of the butterfly. I hear it's a very graceful maneuver as you
Yes, but
glide.
it takes more energy.
Arian, are you
Gotta be
speaking of
underwater.
butterflies again?
Oh, have you joined us for our conversation on swimming?
There's no point in me to be running anymore. And all I
But you
heard
have
was
joined
all
us.
I heard was butterfly.
Ah.
I didn't know it was a conversation on swimming. I just knew it was butterfly.
How do you feel about swimming, Azaka?
I quite enjoy it.
Ah, yes. I could tell. You powered through that.
I am quite curious. Do felines know how to doggy paddle?
I mean, if it wasn't for Aiku, Onyx would have made it just fine.
That's a good question, Barian. We should figure that out.
Is it safe to assume I'm out of the river now?
Yes, yeah. You guys are all ashore. I would say once Aiku got ashore, if you were kind of like assisting him, guiding him, yeah, you all got on shore at the same time.
All right. I'm just gonna remain a crocodile for an hour.
Sure.
Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do? We're about out of time for the evening, but so
Join the group. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna
I
go
was a little
give-
thirsty.
I'm
see-
gonna give Onyx a big ass hug.
Remember that conversation we had ago about how important it is to be
I
strong?
don't know why it hunter's marks, but he has
Well,
8
I don't know why
HP back up.
the cat tried to drown me, so
Fair
I
point.
swear to God, I will fucking kill you in a
Fair
second.
point.
There is not an inch of my being that is willing to give this cat up for you.
I mean,
Well,
you sent it
apparent-
after him
a
from what it
bit.
looks like.
Because I figured it would help, and now I know that it can't. So whenever the water is involved, I'm just letting you all die.
what did Echoes change back?
No, he's still a crocodile.
Okay, and I'll just be like, we need to figure out a signal to know when he changes shapes because Jesus, I thought I was gonna be eaten by a crocodile too.
I like look over and I nod.
Perhaps if we give him a hat.
I look at you and I nod.
Is there any sort of magical hat that stays on their head
I look
when
at
they
Red-
transform?
I look at Redmond and I shake my head.
We must create this magic. It will be an endeavor of the ages.
Yes, forget the current quest. Let us let us make this magic hat. We will be rich beyond our dreams.
I was saying we would make a fucking fortune.
Okay, Zaka, which way?
Head off in the right direction.
Just another day through the jungle there. Yeah.
Perfect. As long as there's no more rivers.
Oh, wunderbar.
No, there's no more rivers.
About to go around the river.
It's a long way.
And through the ocean?
I mean, I didn't.
I
didn't
knew
cut
that.
the rope.
I knew that shit was gonna happen too. I knew it from the fucking beginning. I was like, I'm gonna roll so shitty off a -2.
Here's the plan. We are going to get Aiku on 100 push-ups a day, and we'll be fine.
I was honestly from the beginning was just gonna be like, all right, I'll just turn into a crocodile and take Aiku on my back and just swim across. Everyone started doing it. I'm like,
Paul,
all right,
you literally said I don't want to burn a.
I know.
Yeah, you literally said I don't want to do a wild.
No, it's
I
all
know.
it's all good. I had a feeling that some
I
stupid
literally
debauchery
said
was
to
gonna
do
happen.
it, and you're like, no, let's watch fucking Zeskiel fail.
that is true though. That is true. I want
Fuck
to see
you.
how many times this skill took. to get-
Fuck.
What's D&D without moments like this?
Right.
Exactly.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Azaka went last and untied the rope from the other side,
I would appreciate that.
and she coiled it up as she was like pulling herself across.
Was that nat 20?
Yeah.
Tiny.
Alrighty.
Swim. She just walked.
Is she carrying it now, or do I need to write that in my character sheet?
No, she'll give you back your rope.
Perfect.
Yeah, she's not gonna
He's very particular about his rope.
keep
Alrighty. Well,
Fuck with the rope.
let's end it there, guys. We'll be back next Sunday.
Well, not only will we end it there, but let's say this in game time. You guys are going to advance to 4th level.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hey!
We'll do that in post.
Yeah,
Who I
I'm gonna
get?
need some-
you did it.
We did it. I'm very much surprised that we've
River.
survived. But
the most difficult
definitely-
interaction was that
Bro.
fucking river.
That river was.
Velociraptors, guys. Come on.
Favorite dinosaur, Velociraptor.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we will be back next Sunday. And we're gonna go film the post, which you can find on Patreon. It's just $1. Yeah, we'll be back. Actually, what is that? December. First show in December. December 2nd.
Yeah, first show in December.
First show in the month of my birth.
Awesome. All right, guys. We will talk to you guys soon.